recording now. Let me just quadruple check. Yep, nope, we're good. Awesome. It's time to roll for the recap.
Recap roll!
Oh god, here we go again.
Wait.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, I'm probably
nice. So, oh
Dang.
my gosh.
Anyway, jeez.
Haru! Come on, guys.
Oh, I
Go back to
Chris
the
has
recap.
to do it.
Death Cap.
Oh,
Oh, Death Cap.
Yep, and Zeroth's not here. So, Death Cap, what
Hey,
happened
I'll
last
put it
session?
We should just hold on to it, make Zeroth do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, Death Cap.
I'm here for that.
So, we woke up and found that Alex is no longer with us. There was a letter with 3 little words, and I want to say I'll be back or see you soon.
We'll be together.
We'll meet again. Okay. And then Deathcap tried to wild shape into a dog that followed his scent, but Alex was smarter than that. Went by a river where he lost the scent. And along the way, we came across this great valley with giant statues that we later found out were skeletons of celestials. And we met a new friend, the soccer mom, Sylvan.
Yeah.
You made 2 new friends.
Yes, who little did we know the little blue eyes that Alex saw was really Verta just spying on us because we happen to be fun.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I realized that Berta was following us back at the crypt on the island.
Yep.
Yeah, like, I noticed that immediately.
Yeah, you know something amazing. Yeah.
I was hiding in one of those little, the little tombs, the little places
Yeah.
where it puts the dead bodies.
Sleep in there.
What are they called? Yeah, I sleep in there.
Yeah. She's been following us for a couple of days because we were interesting.
And also, I need protection from the friggin' next mortem. Stick together with some other adventurers or something.
I'm gonna pin on that because
Sorry.
we thought no, you're good because I didn't think about that. Like, why were you inside the crypt and why didn't we find you? But back to the S show that we thought that soccer mom Karen or Siren was really a
Sylvan.
I just see on the voice chat. So
I think his name's changed in Roll20, so you can see
Soccer
his
chef.
name there. It's Soccer Chef. The soccer mom. Alright.
Perfect.
Continue, please, continue.
we had Deathcap had assumed it was an elephant because you've been here for how long, and we come, solve the gate puzzle, go inside, it's creepy eyes and flesh all over the walls. Stuff that nightmares are made out of, or Verta's second bedroom.
Second bedroom.
Encountered like a bunch of elephants. We almost lost new people.
That was really unfortunate.
Almost did, but we managed to technicality our way out of it.
Yeah.
That was my bad.
Discovered a hidden chamber with cabbage and a whole bunch of books that had nothing to do with anything that would interest Patty.
90% of it was farming.
Deathcap discovered after Verta began eating fruits, a little secret, decided, okay, you're one of us, cool, kept it moving, and then we escaped out of the creepy elephant lair to have the adventure continue.
Awesome. That is
Yeah.
well done. Thank you. That was a great recap. That was
You forgot to
great.
mention the portal.
But anyway, yes, the portal. Deathcap, you haven't done a recap in a long time, I feel like.
I haven't, thank God.
Using loaded electronic pipe.
But no, that was really good. Thank you so much. And yes, there was that portal that supposedly led to the Underdark. And you saw the Elder Brain and that strange fiery symbol underneath it that was protecting seemingly on this giant pillar of rock. But you ended up destroying the portal as these illithids the scouts were coming over closer towards you, and you were like, "Oh shit, they're gonna attack us. We gotta run and not come back," pretty much. And you destroyed it, broke that gateway, and then left. Cool.
Yeah.
And you're now standing
And
on the
on
very
our way-
edge, right outside of the. Yep. That's good logic, actually. Makes sense. So now you're on your way over to Taruskin. We're just gonna make a quick pit stop before heading to Ravisac to make a quick pit stop, and then all the way up through the upwater swamps in Chital to the seminary, which is supposedly plagued by the Haven Sisters, or the Clockwork Coven.
Clockwork Coven.
Alright, so you guys are just standing on the very outside of the ruins, the elven ruins that were also plagued by Illithid. And as you're making your way through the ravine back, all the way back out until you're popped right out at the very edge of the forest, you're standing, we're in Taruskin again. Let me just pull everyone over to the map real quick. You left your cart over by over by the inn, I believe.
No. Oh,
What's the reference?
because like
Yeah.
I think,
Oh,
I think it was like it would have been roughly about here, just off the path.
I believe you guys didn't take the cart when you were going to meet Asphados, I don't think.
Brown box inside of a house.
I was kind of always under the assumption that if we're traveling anywhere that isn't like immediately,
I thought we were in the car.
we're in the cart.
Well, I think I'm pretty sure you guys you were on foot because while you were talking to Asphados, he took you off the road. He took you off
Yeah,
road.
yeah.
You couldn't have taken the cart with you there.
Okay, when he took us. Okay, so it's outside. Okay, that makes sense to me. We had to be
The
brought
DM
down into
rule
the.
that the cart is outside at the inn right now. So you have to go
All right.
back and
That's
get the
fair.
cart to move on to Ravisac.
Okay,
That is fair.
we'll take it.
Mhm.
You guys are
Patty
heading
is
back.
marching along the path back to the cart.
Nice.
Hmm.
Your cart is too small. It's the size of a house. I think that's a reference. We'll call that a reference.
That's right.
The sun has just moved past midday at this point in time, so it's just a little over. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and you're heading along down the roads. People are. It's very scarce right now, even though it's midday. You can't really see many people working in the farms or doing much. None harvesting. Not much bustling about. It seems as Taruskin is right now kind of a little more quiet, a little bit more serene.
I'm gonna jump in and recall that we need a cart upgrade
Yes, that's
Right.
correct. You do need an upgraded cart.
for Zeroth. So
Yeah,
To
for
fit.
Zerath and Berta, because before
Yeah.
it was crowded. Now it'll be basically ultra crowded. So yeah.
it look like the Beverly
I can
Hills
fit
Police
everywhere.
car right now.
Anywhere my head fits, I can fit.
That's
Nah.
fair.
Oh, my... oh no, that's not her.
All right. So what are we gonna do? Do you have any idea? What do you need, Verta? Not Verta. What do you need, Paddywhack, in order to get the cart up and running?
Well, the cart's fine. There's just not enough space for everyone. Glares over at the outrageously tall barbarian, the Goliath. That is Zeroth.
How long will you need to upgrade it?
It's either upgrade or buy a new one, and I don't know if there's
Either way.
anybody around here that sells a wagon, because that's basically what we're needing. This is a cart, it's kind of small, not meant to hold a whole lot. But
They're,
yeah,
Short.
we need a full-on wagon.
If you have those horseshoes of speed, we can just inquire around and finding. We have plenty of cash now to be able to get
Yeah,
the
plenty.
wagon going.
I'm not
We have a lot of
thinking
money.
anymore, and
Remember all the money that Paddywhack pocketed?
Yes.
Giant pile of gold. So he's like loaded now.
Zeroth just shrugs. I mean, I'm sure. At least you're not stuck with a different Goliath, right?
That's what I was thinking.
That's the truth. We're quite grateful for that right now because cart would be. I'd have to have a trailer for him or something, or just make him push it or something like that. Trade
Oh
the-
my god.
Put the
Take
hoop
back the cart.
Take
on
turns
the
walking
Goliath and
alongside
have
the
him run.
cart.
Give him a harness.
And
Right.
no, You can't walk alongside. No of them can really, because like
No.
if we put on the horseshoes of speeds,
Exactly.
that will,
Exactly.
that will, double the amount of speed that we're taking. So
Right,
I don't
right.
think anyone here, not even Abel, can.
Right,
keep up.
Abel.
He needs 5 league boots.
Oh yeah, you're.
I mean,
Yeah,
maybe
Verda.
I could.
Yeah,
How
Verda.
fast does it go?
Oh my God,
Yeah,
you're
but how-
right.
But how long can you go? What kind
That's
of
what
what
I'm
kind
saying.
of
If you move for a day, if you run for a day after this card, you're gonna get 2 levels of exhaustion. That's
Yeah.
a lot of
Oh,
running,
okay, I guess I won't do that.
which
Yeah,
can be slept
exhaustion
off.
is not a good thing. Exhaustion is not a good thing.
I guess I should put myself on the
Yes.
bottom of the cart then. I swear,
Still
I can do that.
Found any potions of stamina? I don't think you have.
Oh.
Do you have any?
I just accidentally unplugged my.
'Cause I
this is not a sustainable solution that we're discussing. We need to get a new wagon.
Yeah.
Where can we get one in this town? Have we seen anything in our travels that looked like Wheelwright or any place where we could ask about where we could buy a wagon? Or is this town too small?
Sounds really small. Just 1 second. Deathcap, you were gonna say something?
I was gonna suggest if you give me half an hour, I get my wild shape back, and then I can wild shape into an animal and he can ride me.
Oh,
And how long do those last?
Unfortunately, half an hour each.
Not gonna fly.
I can run for half an hour and he can be an animal for half an hour. We take turns.
If I remember correctly, wagons are actually relatively cheap. It's only about 35
Perfect.
grand. So, the funds I've recently picked up, that's nothing.
Can we find out if there are any available in the town? I imagine there's going to be one. We can get like a cargo wagon, one that's used to transport large amounts of, I don't know, hay or something, if we very worst.
Mm-hmm.
There also isn't a large amount of hay. Don't call him that.
Right. No offense, buddy.
It's not for edible.
All right, I'm just gonna, like, since we're gonna stand here and talk all day about this, I'm going over to the inn to try to find out if there's anybody in there we can ask.
That's about the best plan we have.
He's gonna love to see us again.
yeah.
He's not.
Card.
Like,
Verdi
not
and
too-
Soren, you're just pay no attention to any snide remarks coming from this person. We have a history, and I think it's best that you stay here, Zaroff.
He
I should probably
nods.
shut up too. I probably shouldn't go in there either. You know, 5 charisma.
Zaroff is gonna
Right.
just stay by the cart, like act as the muscle to make sure no one sealed it.
I'm also going to stay with him at the cart and take a short rest.
Okay.
If we could
So you guys are gonna take
intimidate
an
them
hour?
if we could intimidate them into giving us a lower price.
Not exactly. Let's save that after we get the information. I'm gonna head out with Karhu.
Okay. So
After all, I'm the one that carried most of our money.
Zilrin is going to short rest out here with Zaroff.
Yes.
The rest of you guys are heading inside. Deathcap, what are you doing? Are you heading in with the party or staying out with Zilrin? And Zaroff.
I'm gonna look to see what kind of beasts they have around here, like curses or donkeys or whatnot.
Horses and donkeys, definitely. There are horses, donkeys, ferrets, a lot of these. It's very typical. Chipmunks, squirrels, dogs, wolves, mules. Nothing like elephants or any of that kind of crap, but it's whatever you. Yeah, it's any kind of animal you can really think of that isn't too outlandish. Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna try to transform into one of them.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, wow, just barely in the carrying capacity. Cool.
Okay, hang on. All right, Deathcap, I'm gonna get back to you in 2 seconds. But first off, all right. Haru, Verta, and
Patty.
Paddywhack. You guys, I was just trying to remember if anyone else was going up. My bad. You guys head inside the tavern. It is just as you remembered it, except for a sudden, well, not a sudden, a distinct lack of dead bodies on the ground. And less blood
Oh.
than last time as well.
That's an improvement of decor and probably of odor as well.
Oh, most
I
certainly.
just prayed.
It smells once again of strong ales and cooking, roasting potatoes and meats in the kitchen. As you head inside, the bartender looks up, sees you walk in, looks back down, just keeps scrubbing the countertop. Not making eye contact.
Is the rag dirty?
Barkeep.
Oh, absolutely. Horribly.
I approach the bar. Barkeep, we are in the need of a wagon. Is there a wheelwright or anyone around here who sells wagons or the like? I toss him a gold piece. Huh?
Oh yeah, so you toss him a gold piece.
Yeah, yeah, I think we don't have a great record with this dude, so.
Not at all.
Nope.
You toss him a gold
Hey,
piece,
you know
and,
those
so
ones
he looks up at the ceiling for a second.
I'm not sure, honestly. Not one of the cart business myself. I'd say I really need one. I might settle down a bit. But I would ask around. Any folks come in this tavern? And could be a few. Could even try taking it up with one of the families. No promises, though.
Right, look at all those bodies.
I take back my gold piece. No, I'm just joking.
That would not be good. I don't think it would be good.
No, it's like, okay, so you mentioned the families. Which do you think would be the most likely to have the information that we're looking for? You must have some idea for talking to people.
That's real quick. Okay, awesome.
Of course, the Heron Mills. They run a business of the Heron Mill honey cakes, if I remember right. Up in Teruskin, in Trundlebank. This here stores. So they're most likely to have plenty of transport carriages they let you buy, but you'd assume that they wouldn't let you do it without some kind of price. But out between gold pieces, they've got no shortage of that. I assume they'd ask a favor.
I see. So you believe it's probably best to pass on to Trundlebank. Trundlebank is a larger town than this one, then?
No. They, you misunderstand me, sir. Heron Mill has a family that they know, the Gumble Troughs in Trundlebank. The two of them, they trade in their honey cakes, and those half-elven bastards, they won't let nothing go without fight, or at least a favor. But yeah, be careful around them, especially since you're outsiders, so they're not likely to sell you something for free.
I see. Yeah, okay. So in this town, we can't possibly speak with anybody else. This is the best. The lead.
Oh, of course.
It sounds like they're not easy people to deal with, and that if this is the best we can, of course, do, then we're willing to do it. But
I'm so
are there any
sorry.
easier?
You're outsiders, and you're not part of the lower class down here in the States. Might try it up with the Viscount, Malcolm Hedging.
Okay.
Give you some sort of help. Sorry, I'm not really sure. I don't visit the village times.
You imagine that there's somebody in the village who would have a wagon? Seems to be unlikely.
Course.
Really?
Yes. I mean, I wish to be able to transport goods.
Ah, I see. All right. Well, maybe we'll try that.
I suppose Lord Hedging wouldn't really see there being a problem with one less cart. Nope, I wouldn't bet on it.
I see. So hedging can be found in the village.
Yes. He's
I
in the
see.
fortified building right across from the gatehouse. The only fancy looking one in there.
I see. I see. Okay.
That's all you want.
Thank you, good
My
man.
duties.
So I unless anybody else has an idea. Yeah. Well, that's a good idea. So yeah, I pick up. I throw another bit over to him to get a mug of ice water, if they have it. Do you have ice water here?
Oh, sorry, sir. That's you've been to Kingsgate recently, haven't you?
Indeed, and we have quite a fan on our hands at the in
Yeah.
our traveling group.
Well, if you're looking for ice water, I must say that's you're out of luck, since that's an exclusive towards. What is their tavern called again?
It's called the Amber Dragon.
Amber Dragon. Thank you, Tiny Kobold.
It's how you water with ice in it.
Oh no, it's a really good alcoholic.
Yeah, it's
Ooh,
a kind of a tourist thing at King's Gate, but Deathcap is an extraordinary enthusiast for it.
If you're looking for a real kick with some alcohol in it, some good booze, go to Taruskin. Not Taruskin. Shit, I keep doing that. Go to Ravisac. There you'll find a tavern called the Bastard Knights Crusade. It serves one hell of a great drink. No, me auntie, she used to work there. I would get the Eton, the famous one. The Eton.
Yeah.
The Eton, yeah. Ettin, some put a giant.
I will send you talk of your own bar too.
Sorry, Gerda, your microphone is having trouble right now.
Oh, maybe it's the one you can listen to.
Yeah, I can't understand what you're saying right now. Sorry.
I can vaguely understand it.
Yeah, it's hard. It's difficult. Huh?
If you talk at your own bar too,
Can you get a little closer to your microphone, maybe?
shouldn't you talk up your own bar too?
We can't understand a thing you're saying.
yeah,
The microphone isn't working.
The one thing I understand is like something bar something.
Yeah, it's having troubles.
I'll write into it.
Okay, when we're done
Yeah.
with this section, we can go on a break, like a really quick, like 5-10 minute break, something like that. Try to fix your microphone.
You can work on your.
That is amazing. Poor dead guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. All right.
Oh, well, I don't really try to be very public, honestly. I just make a quick living off this tiny little town, and I'm happy and content with what I've got right now. I don't really need publicity.
Well, you certainly.
There you go. See, one of the smarter ones.
Ah, yeah.
Better, whatever the heck that was. Whatever you did to your microphone worked. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just gonna turn you up a little bit. That is okay. Awesome. So. She did get bless on that. Okay. So that the bartender kind of ushers you along your way and tries to get back to his cleaning.
So we walk out of the bar, and a chicken scurries away. So we walk onto the dusty road and return to the. I'm walking back toward the cart again. Not a cardigan, but the cart again.
I gotcha. Walk back over to the cart again. There you find Silren and Zeroth just resting, going out, eating some food. You walk out of the bar on a chicken. This is a great day for everyone to
Turn. The quest has taken a surrealist turn.
It has, yes.
Yeah,
You're traveling on a giant chicken. Some kind of.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a
Um,
house of chicken legs.
I could cast enlarge on a chicken. That would
That's
probably
right.
be
Oh,
decent
maybe
size.
this is a good idea. We enlarge a chicken and then try to convince it to go due north.
Yeah.
No,
Let's
we're
go.
not doing that. We're not doing that.
Really don't step on a city then.
Yes.
All
don't let him
Soren,
poop on the city either.
Soren, you see the rest of these individuals stepping out of the tavern again. Back over to you. It's your getting your long rest. It's short rest. You got quite a bit left in there.
So just there for the information, we do now have like a place where we could actually get a wagon, but we're gonna need to do a favor to get it.
Yeah, we
Got,
can
like,
either
a
do a favor or we
guarantee.
need to find our way into the village again, which we don't have this perfect precta because Alex and I
Right.
pulled
And
the
Alex
trick to get
isn't
in
here.
the Yes.
Of course.
It's either we break into the village somehow, which I suspect will be difficult, unless we can convince the whatever his name to give us perfect precta. Or we have to go do a favor for some crazy gumbletroughs who trade in honey cakes, whatever that means.
Sounds nice.
Yep, Verity, your mic's back. Now I can completely understand
Sound
what you're
like
saying.
They sound like
No,
a family of
no idea what
suspicious halflings to me, and frankly, they're difficult to deal with.
Well.
Little people are sweet.
What?
Little people are sweet.
I get the distinct impression
not
she's
all the
speaking
time.
about their flavor, not
I've
their.
met some pretty grumpy little people. I've met some
I
pretty
am.
grumpy little people.
Have you
Yeah.
eaten them?
I can actually be included in that number.
Right.
Have you eaten them though? That's my question.
I'm looking
No?
at Verna very, very suspiciously now.
I don't do it anymore.
What do you mean you don't do it anymore? And I noticed that she's got strange teeth. And I'm like, wait a minute.
It was a long time ago. It was an accident.
You're not a human.
It was an accident.
You're not. What is your race? At the
Well,
risk of being
that's a
very
rude
politically
question to
incorrect.
ask away. Dude.
Yeah. Like right now, I feel like I'm going to get canceled for asking.
Well, I mean, if anyone's getting canceled, it's Verna for her comment on eating little people.
You
That's
don't
right.
have to
That's not going to age very well.
you don't have to
Um,
lady her race.
so actually, I'm getting very, very unnerved about this, and I'm starting to think about casting an offensive spell at Berta because I suspected that she's a vampire.
No racism.
What is your real purpose?
My
I begin
way
to
to
start to cast
tell you that.
something. I begin to start to cast something at Berta. I'm starting to move my hands and like.
Whoa. Okay. Hey, before people start throwing around magic and shit, what the hell are you doing? So far, Verda has been nothing but helpful. A little suspicious, sure, but hey, who isn't around here?
I guess you're right. But vampires are extremely dangerous creatures. And if you'd like to have your blood
burning up in the
drained
sun,
at night,
is she?
you sleep.
She's
Huh?
not burning up, is she?
Oh, you're
It is
right.
full-on daylight out here. She's not burning up. I doubt she's a vampire.
You have a point. How is this possible? Are you just a cannibal with sharpened teeth? What is this?
Definitely a cannibal.
Okay. So I look back.
Oh, what did she used to? She's an ex-cannibal.
I guess we've seen stranger things.
You literally have a goblin that can turn into animals. I think this is the best thing here.
You have a point, but I'll be wearing a scarf when I sleep.
Meh.
That's great.
Anyway, I
Necklace by
had
the
an
alphabet.
idea.
What
However,
is it?
we're going to have to wait for it to be nighttime first.
Ah. Please share. What's your idea?
We should probably get away from the town first. That way no one, overhears.
Okay. So I'm all ears for whatever it is that Paddywhack has in mind.
Back down the path.
And back down the path for like another hour.
Yeet.
Yeah.
Off to the side. And then explanation of the idea.
Alright. So it's about
So,
3 p.m.
I
right now.
noticed... Yeah, so I noticed on the map, next to the wall, on the east side, there's this little spit of land. Right here. And Verta herself said, as part of the cart situation, that she can climb things.
Ah.
We wait until nighttime.
And the cargo
Rhoda?
deck.
Verda, with myself or Deathcap, with myself on her back and Deathcap potentially turning into something that could climb, we
I can
three
climb.
sneak in, we find the place we're looking for, and we steal a cart.
Oh, this is absolutely brilliant.
With
Genius. It's a heist.
This is exactly. So we can wait outside. Listen, we can wait outside the door.
Hold the cart. And then we make a way in the night.
Wait a second. If you steal the cart, you're gonna have to steal a horse.
We have Deathcap.
Ah, brilliant.
And we also have Zero.
Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
We have Zero.
No, Zero.
We're gonna pull a wagon heist, Deathcap. Exactly. And we wait outside the gate. We wait outside the gate, and we jump onto the wagon as it comes through.
All right.
But
Well, we know
without-
what the title of this session's gonna
here. Huh?
be. We know what the session. We know what the title of this session's gonna be.
Wagon heist.
Wagon heist. Yes, wagon heist it is.
This is
You're the
good.
getaway driver / horse. Yes.
No, I'm technically the driver. I'm the driver. Deathcap's the horse. Verda's the passenger. But we're all sneaking in that way, at least. And I'm gonna be on Verda's back when she's climbing up.
Okay.
Mostly
No,
because I
I'm the
don't.
horse.
Well, what about the moat? How do we get over the moat?
I'm the getaway spider.
Ross or Abel could throw us.
Ah, brilliant.
With Deathcap, again, he can turn into animals.
I have a flying spell, I think. Let's see.
I think this is the best thing I've heard in a long time. We just need to secrete the cart wagon somewhere and outside of the town so that when we speed ride out of the town, we can somehow pull off to the side. So it has to be well enough hidden so that if we're...
Okay, Fenris, this is going to be a weird thing. Can I use Vortex Warp on myself?
Does it say you can target yourself?
It says a creature you can see within range, and
Yeah.
I am technically within range.
Absolutely. Well,
Yeah, you
It
put your
doesn't
hand
say-
up. You can see a creature.
usually it would say other than yourself. So because it doesn't say that, of course you could target yourself. That's perfect.
Yeah, it doesn't say that I can't choose myself.
And you certainly may.
So yeah, either or. Wait, we
Yeah,
have
yes.
options. But I kind of want to go with the throw option, just because. Throw me? Why not? I'm tiny. Me. I mean, I'm not tiny. I'm small, but still.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, more like Zera. Like, so basically, the initial party would be me, Deathcap, Verda, and Zeroth, or Abel. Zeroth, because Abel needs to stick with everyone else because I wouldn't be able to command him to go back. So it would have to be Zeroth. We go over here. We go through various methods onto this tiny spit of land.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Oh, I see.
Zeroth throwing me over. Verda, apparently, she has fly. You do have fly, right?
I don't think I do, actually. I think I was wrong.
I believe you do.
I
You
can't
can
find
also
it.
be thrown over by Zeroth.
Okay, yeah. So I looked, then I don't see it.
In his own way.
Yeah.
But hey, I don't need to breathe. So if we ever get trapped underwater,
This is midday. We should look around for the guard presences.
Yeah, like,
on the wall.
look around. Yeah, 'cause, like, this would definitely be like a midnight operation.
Right.
So, I have an idea. Can we long rest?
I think that's a great idea.
And
As
Yeah.
long as- Do we? Can you guys think of any reason why we're going to need to know guard movements or anything like that, or is it we're going to be
We're gonna be super stealthy. Like like that's another thing my character is built for is kind of stealth, incidentally. On complete accident. I'm not proficient, but I'm actually kind of good.
Excellent.
Yeah, especially, I'm not wearing scale. No, that wouldn't work. A sudden fog cloud? That wouldn't quite work.
You know what I'm envisioning here? I'm envisioning a situation where we have a Goliath throwing our party members too hard into that wall, them collapsing down onto that land area and having to regain consciousness.
sounds good. That's my kind
It's
of.
not going to happen. Because we're not gonna have Deathcap get thrown. He's gonna swim over.
My
Ah,
kind of heist. Okay, none of us.
My
None of
kinda
the other
heist.
ones.
Yeah, because I
None
think
of
at the level that Deathcap is, he has access to being able to transform 3 times.
Remember, he did multiple
Okay.
last.
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
still level 6, which is, you know,
I only have.
Can I crawl? Sorry, go. Sorry, you can go. Sorry.
I only have access to 2.
oh, okay, so, God, it might be a situation where just yeet half the party at the wall, and then hope you don't hurt them. And hope one of them does not get hurt, and one of them doesn't splat against the wall. This is either
What?
this is a late night, this is like a nighttime operation of just 3 characters. But this could work, and then we just make a swift getaway. And maybe, you know, the rest of the party maybe takes out the guards here, unconscious, not kill, knock unconscious. That way there's no one to stop the drawbridge. Yeah, because the drawbridge might be could be a problem if we can't get out. So the rest of the party would maybe have to, you know, knock out the guard. Wait, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm confused. The audio?
I'm just saying, like, you can't talk at the same time. It's becoming
It's a
noticeable.
problem. Yeah. I think we have to start using a different calling thing. You know, like.
All right.
We'll think about it. We'll figure that out.
I'm just noting it right now because I'm thinking, like, you know, it stinks that that's going to mess with all kinds of stuff. I'm just saying, if we want to go to the more like,
Yeah, that's my
fancier, right.
That's my plan.
Yeah.
I like the plan, man. I like the plan. Let's see. Going over the bridge, I'm just going to say it since I can now. Going over the bridge is a problem because there are guards, etc. Blah 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 blah. It's not secret enough, really.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you know the rest
I can
of the
crawl
party
under the bridge.
goes over. No, you think we need Verta because, you know, you're very stealthy, as we've seen. You are incredibly stealthy.
Oh yeah.
Yes. You were spying on us for several days and we didn't notice.
Right.
Can I crawl under the bridge?
It's a drawbridge. You see these little. You see, okay, if you zoom in on the
I
map.
assume. Yeah, I can see that.
Right. Yeah, you see those chains?
What about in the
We
daytime?
need the other. No, it's daytime right now, but we're doing this. We're going to be doing this operation at night.
Why don't
So
we
we're going to need the
take
other
it
half
live?
of the party to take out the guards. Knock unconscious, not kill. Knock them
Right.
unconscious.
Or sleep spell them or
Why
something.
can't we just stay inside the village during the day until
Oh, yeah.
tonight?
You can't
Yeah,
get in there.
But
They
like, you know,
don't let you in. See, this is something from before. They don't let you in. You have to get this special permission to.
How?
And this is where all of the like hoity-toity people live, and so they don't let you in unless you have this special permission to go into the village. And so, what I think the bigger, so you got to go in there sneakily, without them knowing about it. You got to somehow steal. You just can't barrel out the door either. Once you steal this thing and you try to go back toward the gate, you're gonna have to.
Which means, the other half of the party, being Karhu, Silrin, and Zeroth,
Right.
go over to the guardhouse, knock the guard unconscious, and that way, and knock whatever guards are unconscious. That way, while we're passing by, you guys can just grab on.
Okay, Deathcap.
I think that's just perfect.
Can Deathcap, is Deathcap unable to talk right now?
Oh no, I was choosing not to talk while you guys are talking. I didn't want to fuck with the audio.
Yeah, I think that's
Okay.
a great idea. I think doing anything other than like right now, my mouth should be shut probably because I'm just saying side things. But if it's not part of the main conversation, I think what Deathcap's doing is a good idea.
Mhm.
Although I think what
We
he
just
said
have a
is actually
two-team
more
party.
appropriate than what I'm saying.
Deathcap wants to do that thing.
Oh,
Go.
Dungeon Master.
We're gonna have this bird fly around looking for buildings. Looking for a building where horses and wagons are at. And okay.
oh yeah, because like we've been under the impression this entire time that the place would be is inside of this village place. Have we been wrong, or?
No.
Yeah, it's good. We're going to find out.
So this thing lasts for 24 hours, and you have it swoop around and try to find where these carts are at. You can find, like the innkeeper told you, there is what looks to be some sort of stables over by this building. And those stables hold multiple different wagons and carts that are perfect for your operation here. They're fairly decently sized and drawn by 2 horses, which look to be pretty strong, probably draft horses. or war horses. And these little caravans are all of them are hooded, which could be useful if you're trying to stealth anywhere, and they have like tarps drawn over the top of them with a wireframe, plenty of room for storage, and enough for 2-ish drivers to fit up front. So those would be absolutely perfect for you guys.
Yep. So, yeah, I kind of even drew out, like, this is basically our operation game plan. We go from here over to where I made the blue circle, and then we go straight down on the red circle. Basically, Team B is taking out the guards, and then we swoop on. We swoop on through and make our swift escape.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, we're going to need to leave someone with our cart so we can switch over.
I think we can secrete the cart outside of the town and just put it in a little clearing. I don't know about convincing your horse to stay there.
Mule.
Okay. Wait.
So
yes.
we've been staying in places like really decent times of
right.
Pretty long time, so I know if you have issues. So I think we'll be good there.
Because we could leave Abel there if necessary, I suppose.
Yeah, and we'll actually leave Abel there actually as well, because again, yeah.
And have him defend the cart from whatever it might try to take it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's two options like of going here. Like, so we go the green way or we go the blue way. Either way, we get to the place, and yeah.
Okay.
So if they have,
woo!
Yeah, I got a question though. For Death Cap, does the bird see any significant guard capability inside the village? You can have it scout to see if there are like guard houses and substantial potential for us to be chased. Because suppose we get on this thing, we get the cart, we get out the door, we ride outside of town. I don't want to have this. We can't have guards in hot pursuit because we need to pull off the path, right? And we had to reload all of the stuff from Patty's cart into the wagon and then hook up the mule, put the horseshoes on the mule. It's going to take some time.
I mean, either that or we just travel a little bit with both carts.
I see.
And then do it later. Maybe even go a little bit into any nearby woods that way to throw off any pursuers.
Right, but we need to make sure that we're hidden because guards on fast horses are going to catch up with 2 carts.
Oh, this will be the second time I've had to get away from guards on horses. But this will be exciting.
Okay.
That is our game plan, so I guess we long rest before that.
Yeah. You guys are long resting outside of the village, is that correct?
Yeah, because I get
That's an ominous question.
Right now, I'm just wondering, because where were you going to long rest otherwise?
Yeah. Long resting with the cart and stuff. But yeah.
All right, long rest.
All right.
We do it?
Before that, does anyone need healing? Because I have like 3 spell slots to burn, so anyone need healing?
I'm all right. Do you have one of those little... No, you don't have like a hut spell or something?
I got tiny hut.
Yeah, it's probably too small for all of us.
It's not?
No. No,
it's just enough space.
You want to cast Tiny Hut because then you can just recharge it right up when we wait.
Yeah, let me
Does anyone need healing? Because I got 3 spell slots to burn. I have like 3 level 1s and 1 level 2 to burn.
I'm completely healed up right now. I'm full on hit points. I spent a bunch of hit dice.
Let me just check Zeroth's HP.
9 creatures, so we're probably fine. I mean, then again, Zeroth's...
Delrin definitely needs some healing.
Silrin does?
Yep.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yep.
Alright, because Silrin got it.
Zeroth's fine.
Alright, so Silrin, I'm going to be hitting you with a level 2 Cure Wounds.
Alrighty.
16 total.
What were you going to say, Deathcap?
I was going to ask Kyra if instead of what if we were to cause a distraction? Since I can control the elements, why don't I do Call Lightning and cast a spell a good distance away. So then,
Can you do that and be a horse at the same time?
Yep.
well,
You can keep concentration on spells while wild shaped.
Oh, then yeah, absolutely. That'd be awesome. Just like a distraction, maybe accidentally cause a fire, maybe cause a roof fire, perhaps.
well, I was thinking if they hear the thunder and the lightning and they assume it's a really bad storm, nobody's gonna want to come out and get drenched.
Or you could target one of the houses, say this house, this house, and make its roof on fire. Like a fire is a much bigger threat than the potential for a storm, and that's a lot more distracting.
Alright, that I can do. As long as we keep them away from us,
Yeah, like that's decently far away from us, so yeah.
Shoot, I left the room for a minute. What the hell's going on?
We're gonna cause a roof fire.
Already? Do we already long rest?
Nope, not yet.
No, I'm just also providing before rest healing I'm just gonna heal myself super quick. That's 7. It's not a lot, but hey, it's good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm almost up to full. Does anyone do you need some more healing?
Yes, I could use some more healing.
You reset your HP. It'll probably do it for you. I think it does it for you.
Well, yes.
Yep.
But there's
Yeah,
always the
like
chance that
resetting.
you get attacked before then.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you're getting another 7 Silrin and a 13. So restore 20. And that's all my spell slots, and then long rest, so immediately back up to all full spell slots. Yay.
Perfect. All right. Even though we've barely been playing for an hour, I think now is the perfect time to take a 5, maybe 10-minute break, and come back in a minute after I figured out all the details, took some notes,
Yeah.
Oh,
and then got ready
Yeah,
for you
probably
guys
fun.
doing this epic heist.
Mhm.
I did not expect you to do that, and I love it. This is awesome. Just like to say that. I like to throw that out there. This is awesome. All right.
Hey, I will point out, I'm chaotic good. This is not a good
Ah.
alignment.
It's chaotic.
Anyways. All right.
Eat.
We will be
All right,
right
break
back
time.
in like 5 minutes.
Alright?
We'll proceed with the heist.
Death cap right now.
Yep.
I'm looking at Death Cap's artwork here.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, I've seen that. It's really good art.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really worked digitally that much, so I still have to practice with that.
Give it a swing. I'm telling you, anything. I feel like that stuff really helps the whole. The more scenes you have of the characters people draw. I don't know about you guys, but I'm from like old school D&D, and back in the olden days, Easley and those guys did all this artwork in the books. And
Yes, there is Garu.
Huh? Karu.
Yes, there is Garu.
I'm like real Karu.
Yeah.
So it's,
Yeah.
yeah. So back in the day, there was that artwork was essential. So people doing this kind of really cool artwork can really help the engagement with the party and the story, and it's fun. So anybody
Right.
wants to draw anything, I'm happy.
Yeah. Good. Now, long rest is over.
All right, you guys have long rested. Waited 8 hours, and it is now 11 at night.
All right.
It seemed to pass uneventfully, and as you awake, the two moons rise above village Ruskin.
Oh, that is never not going to be a good sign.
So what would you guys like to do?
Initiate Operation Wagon Stealing.
Operation
Wagon
Wagon.
Initially, Operation Wagon Heist.
That's right, Wagon Heist.
So,
Operation X. Wagon heist.
Alright.
It's mysterious.
The shorter part would actually probably be the taking over of the gatehouse. Because that's the less complicated part.
let's not do that just yet. Let's wait until Zeroth is here before we... So
Yeah,
hang on,
well, the thing is,
where is Zeroth going?
So initially he's going to be going with with Team A to either throw us, to throw Paddywhack and Verta over.
Okay.
Or basically, like, Paddywhack has no way of getting over there besides being thrown. So
Gotcha.
yeah. So he's going to throw over Paddywhack over to the land snippet,
Gotcha.
with Verta and Deathcap getting over in their own ways. And then he's gonna circle back around over to the gatehouse to help with the taking over of the gatehouse. Alongside Silrin and Karu.
Alright. So, Zeroth heads... Well, you guys all... Alright, how are you going about this? What is your preparation like for this heist?
Where do we split up, actually? I'm just wondering if
Yeah,
we all come, like, sneaking into the town and...
I mean, we're really just walking into the town, because, like, it's late
Right.
at night, no one's probably going to be out, so
Right.
likely kind of really right in front of the gatehouse, and then, like, right around here-ish or so, is
Good
where
idea.
we're just gonna split up.
Yeah. So as you said, like, I don't know, unless good lord, I'm having a hard time. Zorath and Zeroth, that's why I have a hard time. Zeroth is going to aid us in knocking out these guards, then I imagine we could just do the guard knocking out segment.
Oh wait, I have jump.
Perfect hobby.
You have jump?
Yeah, I have jump.
Oh, if you have jump, you don't need Zeroth to toss you, do you?
No, never mind. Yeah, no, I have jump. I don't need Zeroth.
All right, so when we wait for, we can assume that Zeroth is going to go do some head clunking, and you guys can just play out the heist part, and we can
Or
wait for Zeroth.
the canal thing.
I have
Water
jump,
thing.
which triples my jump speed, my jump distance. So yeah, I can probably make it over.
So, let's start off with those of you who are heading for the small patch of land you've seen. So that would include Verta and... Paddywhack.
Verta, Deathcap, and Patty.
Okay, Deathcap as well. So,
Mm-hmm.
how are you guys...
Because we need him to pull the wagon.
Right. How are you guys preparing for this?
Looking looking over my equipment, checking over everything. Really just waiting for everyone else to be ready, honestly. See, I made the plan, so I'd probably be the most prepared.
Gotcha.
Good idea.
Parasite.
So, Deathcap knowing that he has to go ahead and be sneaky, I'm gonna go put my fingers in like the ground, pull up some dirt, and like wipe it on my face, Rambo style.
I'm gonna rub myself in animal fat.
Okay. Alright, so you are all smudged and stealthy. You're ready? Remind me, Silren, what were you going to be doing? You were going to distract the dudes by the gate?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a part of that team.
Gotcha. Alright.
Silren, Karhu, and Zera.
Silren, Karhu, and Zeroth are all going to be distracting the guards at the gate, whereas Verta, Paddywhack, and I always forgot Deathcat. There we go. You guys are going over towards the special plant. Can everyone please roll me a stealth check?
Oh boy.
And I assume
Let's
Abel's
go.
staying at the camp. Oh, good stuff.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's at least inspiration. But
Not gonna go
All right,
well.
Silren, how do you fail
Oh
this
my
stealth
God.
check?
Oh my god!
Silren and
Verdict is-
Verta, how do you fail this? Let's go with Silren first because he nat 1.
I think we should both fail the same way. I think we should be relying off of each other. We both got an A collaboratively.
Oh no, but you're with our group, so you fucked up our group.
No, sorry. You both.
Right,
You guys
so-
are both.
can I get an idea of like what it is that I'm trying to stealth from, so that way I can kind of feed off of that?
You're trying to stealth from the main guards nearby the gatehouse and on the top of the wall, looking around and just patrolling an eye on this
Okay.
people.
So okay.
Immediately the
I-
operation is blown. God damn it.
I'm trying to hide from them behind probably a tree or something, and then Verta bumps into me, and I am very spooked by her, and pop out. And as soon as I realize that I'm being seen by the guards, I just kind of play it cool. So, yeah.
All right, so at this point, you guys are not. You're probably about here then, and
Oh, all the way over there?
if you were gonna bump into Verta, since you guys are splitting up, it would be.
Oh no, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, we split up. Like we're not even
No,
close.
yeah. I'm just
This can still work if you want. There could be like a patrolling guard.
sure, yeah.
Okay. So there is a guard
Right,
who's
it's right.
patrolling the streets.
We're yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, yeah.
There's a single patrolling guard who's just heading along the roads, whistling, and then Verta and Alex. Well, Verta, you bump into Alex. He is startled,
Silren.
jumps out from behind. Not Alex, Silren, and jumps out from behind the tree. Verta, how do you play into this?
Okay.
Tend to
Okay.
be drunk.
What did you say?
Like just I was pretend to be drunk.
Yeah. Oh, we have to pretend to be siblings pissed at each other, apparently.
No, I said pissed to be pretend to be drunk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got a message from Jessica,
Alright.
but I don't know what it meant. Okay.
I rolled so good. Like, can I get away with that whisper? Just like pretend to be. Can I just
Yeah,
whisper
sure, why
pretend to
not?
be drunk?
Pretend to be
Yeah,
drunk.
let's just like be a pair of drunks.
Yeah. Like paradox coming out of the bush is just like
My legs are killing me.
So
Literally, they're gonna kick me to death.
not Alex, god damn it, Silren. You jump out. This is gonna happen to me a lot, so I'm gonna have to get used to your character. You used to be fucking up your name. Sorry, dude. So, Silren, you jump out from behind this tree, and the guard turns and looks at you, pointing his spear at both of you.
What's this about? What are you doing out this time of night, citizens?
Taking care of my cousin.
Roll deception check.
Oh no.
Oh shit!
Oh, thank goodness!
Oh! I got a
Dirty
17. I was like, oh no, he's never gonna make it. Nice. So you're like taking care of my cousin. You kind of emphasize it by just giving Verda a gentle like bop on the shoulder to get her attention, make sure that she's still with you. And it looks pretty convincing to the guard. He's like,
That makes sense. But don't you know that it's dangerous out at night? Really be inside right now.
The only one you should be worried about being in danger is me.
What? That's what I'm doing. I'm worried about your safety. You should be inside.
She had a lot to drink, officer.
Uh-oh. I can see that. And you.
Tripping over
I've
myself.
never seen you in town before. What's your name? Need to
I was
report
in
this
town.
To my guard captain.
We got a haircut.
His hair is extremely long. I don't believe that for a second.
actually, hang on. Verda, roll deception check.
God damn it, Verda!
Did you guys run into a Sicilian guard?
Making sense. You're basically talking about random stuff.
Never go against a civilian when death is on the line.
This is not good. I have -3.
Yep.
Oh, hey, that's fine.
All right, I gotta roll
What was
insight. Oh my god!
Oh, shit.
Natural 20.
Nat 20. It was a -3. Still, it's good. That's good. Nat 20 is basically supersede any stat modifiers.
Yeah.
Well, especially if I roll a 4.
Oh.
Yeah.
How long must your hair have been before? How did you trip on it? Yes, you. Cut your
I
hair.
was keeping it low to the ground and stepped on it.
Oh. Well, my sister's hair is getting pretty long, so I'd really like to know where you got your hair cut. But she needs it, and I don't know how to do it.
It was someone out of town, so
Oh.
I'm afraid you may not get to that person.
If you have any scissors, you just go straight across.
Anyways.
He just draws himself up and gets a more professional air around him.
I need to take you in for questioning. It's still my job.
I'm just gonna try and throw up.
So you like try faking throwing up. Make a performance check.
Oh god, why are there all these? I should stop me trying to do these charisma checks. This is
You
not
just
good.
stop doing things.
Yeah.
Down in Kingsgate Entertainment District.
Oh hey.
Oh my god!
What the heck?
That's 2 nat 20s in a row. Yeah, so you
Whoa.
like duck behind some tall grass and make a very convincing sound like you're puking up a whole bunch. Your whole dinner just came out. And the guard, his tongue he sticks his tongue out for a second, looks very disgusted, and then draws it right back in quickly, trying to maintain his air of professionalism. It's like,
You should probably see to that first. But remember, I'm into the guard captain later on. We need to make sure.
oh, come on.
We need to see the guard captain at some point.
Yes.
I'll
officer, thank
be checking up on you. Where do you live?
We're at the hotel in town.
In
The hotel.
The inn.
In? Right, I'll be talking to the barkeep about you. Don't being outside is dangerous. Anyways,
He's gonna love us.
good luck. Go
He's already got
clean
problems.
this shit up.
The police are just coming around to his house.
Yep.
Just more barking.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go trade off with another guard. I'm going to the inn. I expect you back in 2 hours.
Yes, sir. Of course.
Yeah.
Get back as quick as you can. Make your partner sober. I'll have all day. All night.
Cousin. Yes, sir.
I don't care if it's a fucking donkey. Make sure he gets sober by the end of this. Need to be ready for questioning. Understood?
Slightly.
Yes, sir.
Wait. There you go.
Wait.
All right.
It's like I bow, and then behind my back, I kind of finger him.
His back turns, flips him off.
Like, yeah.
He tilts his chin up, like slings his spear over his shoulder, and starts walking off backwards towards the guardhouse. Okay. Holy shit, Curta. Your luck was incredible.
That was
Yeah.
incredible luck.
That was insane. All right.
Watch me roll ones the rest of the
Nat
thing.
20s. Wow.
2 nat 20s in a row. That is
know.
incredible.
Back nat 20s. That's.
I can't believe you pulled that the fuck off.
That is incredible. Okay.
With 5
That's 1 out of every 400 rolls.
Yeah.
That's 1 out of 400 possibilities. It's a 1/400th chance for you to do that.
Oh my god.
That means that 400 rolls from now she'll be able to do it again.
Right. On
I have
average.
5 charisma. Those are both charisma checks.
All right.
So you guys split up at this point.
Yes.
So, those of you who are going to the gate, what are you do? Where are you lying in wait to spring this distraction? When are you activating that? Are you just
One of
doing
us
it
go to the
immediately?
gate? We're
So
no.
Haru and Silver.
We have to wait because these guys are going to be they're going to be
Wait for the distraction.
we have to wait for we have to. The point is like if we
Hello there.
perfect timing.
Perfect timer in the middle of the heist.
Perfect timing. Let us tell him what he's up to.
Yeah, let's.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we sort of like recap
Sure, go ahead,
what's
go
happened so far today? All right, I'm going to let Paddywhack has got this thing. This is Paddywhack's fantastic idea. So,
All right then. So, we're gonna. So Zeroth, this is kind of sudden. We're stealing a wagon. It is currently about 11 at night. Probably close to like 11:20, 11:30. And you two, you, Silren, and Karhu are going to be taking over the gatehouse when a distraction happens. That which will be caused by me, Verta, and Deathcap.
Oh yeah.
After we manage to sneak our way into the sealed off part of the town, because that's where we need to steal a wagon, because we didn't have the whole permit thing. It's a lot to take. Yeah, it's a lot to take in immediately after coming.
Right.
Zeroth, how's it going?
Oh, it's going good.
Also, don't kill the guards. Knock them out. Don't kill them.
yeah, we're trying to. Yeah, so there'll be a big fiery distraction, and when the guards are looking, we're going to clunk them on the back of the head and knock them out, or sleep.
Or like if you leave any guards there, like to watch over the gatehouse, knock out guards. Don't kill them.
They'll think that some of the drunks went a little wild.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's like don't worry. You'll know if when there's a distraction, you guys will take over the gatehouse.
Oh yeah. Also, do we have any kind of like signal for the different groups? Such
It'll
as
be
like
too obvious
Yeah.
what the distraction is.
everyone's like, oh my god, someone
Mhm.
burned the house down.
Yeah,
That's
pretty obvious.
what's gonna be. It's
Burn the
basically-
gate.
I have to say, we may not have to do anything. If they successfully execute this, the guards may leave their posts.
Yeah, you guys may not have to do anything at all. We could just pick you up and get the fuck out. But for now, it's stealth time.
Okay. Berta, Paddywhack, and Deathcap, you guys are heading over towards this chunk of land here. And as you're making your way along this hill area, you spot that this chunk of land is not actually just land. It's like a stone entrance. Like a circular stone entrance rimmed with bricks. And pouring out of this entrance is all of this sludge and muck, greenish, disgusting crap that
Oh,
gathers
sewer.
in the moat. Yes, as this
Damn
is
it.
the sewer entrance.
ew, why are they putting all that in their moat? People are gonna have to drown in shit now.
Yep,
Oh,
pretty much.
You're drowning in human
Oh.
excrement.
Well, let's get started. We're not being picky. We are stealing, after all. We can't really be picky on our entrance.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I will cast Jump on myself.
Why is the picture so small?
So small.
Okay.
I can't even.
Yeah,
Adding
I will
rock.
cast Jump on myself and take a running leap into it. Into the sewer pipe.
So what's your jump distance?
How is Jump count?
It's
Leap
3
again?
times your. I think it's your strength modifier. No, it's your strength score. Sorry, strength score.
So,
3
my
times
strength
that.
score is 12, and I'm, taking a
Oh.
running leap at it, so I'm taking
36 feet.
36 feet, and Jump triples that.
Yep. No. That is triple.
Yeah, so that's 36 feet. Would that be enough?
Oh hell yeah! Of course. You take a running leap and bound pretty solidly into this entrance. You land about like 10 feet in. It's completely dark here, and you just hear the sounds of stuff like rolling along, sludge moving slowly, and just a very little bit of water just carrying all this crap along towards the exit. Deathcap,
Yeah.
how are you getting across?
I'm with Verna, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You can climb really fast, can't you?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Alright, so I'm gonna touch her as I cast Long Strider and be like, take me up with you.
All right. Okay, so spider climb.
So-
So
You're
So-
currently on this side of the moat. You need to get all the way across in order to even get into the sewer.
Mhm.
What's my?
Because a lot part of the suggestion was Deathcap, transform and swim.
The moat is about 20 feet long. 20 feet wide, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder, can I like find a way to jump over that? Hang on. What are my spells? Sorry.
Well, I mean, we could retcon a little, so I'd cast Jump on you as well, but
I think
Wait a
it's
second, what was
done.
the original plan?
You did it. You jumped all the way across, and now we realize
Yeah,
that
I already
not have a
jumped,
great way to
so-
do it.
no,
Um,
I already jumped, so I can't help you.
That's great.
For flavor, would I be able to use like Durn Rip to like carry myself at the destination?
I think you can make a check to do that, but sure, yeah.
Okay. May I attempt to do that?
So
Like,
what are you
I
trying
wanna-
to lash onto?
I'm gonna Durn Rip and act like the Batman during the grappling.
Nice.
So-
Okay. So can you make an acrobatics check? So you lash. I guess you lash onto. You lash one of the rocks that is buried in the wall here, and try pulling yourself across. And you realize now that your thorn whip is way too long, and the radius of your swing is gonna take you right into the sludge and the moat. And you swing down, and you splash right into the water.
Midway through, I'm just gonna be like George of the Jungle.
Deathcap, you are in the water now. It is horrible and disgusting. You can see things floating in it. There's garbage. There is human poop. It's not great. It's not looking too good in this.
Women and shit.
Yeah, it's not
Does
great.
he
There's so much
notice
shit.
any goblin poop?
Yes, actually, he does.
How can you tell?
Alarming.
Goblin cat.
I mean, can you tell the difference between a humans and a dogs?
Goblin cat.
the size.
We are not know more about doing that.
All right, let's move on from that, shall we?
Let's move on, please. He swims over, I help him up, and it's like, ugh, it smells terrible.
I'm gonna just be like a dog and just shake it off.
No!
No.
Do you turn into the dog?
Paddywhacker's also smattered with it.
No, he doesn't turn into a
The
dog.
problem
It's his
here
nose.
is that with that big splash, one of the guards on top of the wall notices and starts turning and moving over towards you guys. You've got one turn, Verda. Two of you are safe. Verda, you've got one turn. What are you doing?
I don't know. I don't know what to
I
do.
found a tree.
What? Climb a tree?
Yeah, climb into a tree and hide.
I'm gonna. Oh,
There's bushes.
Yep.
can I hide in the bushes?
Yes, you can.
Can I dive into a bush? Can I do an acrobatics check to dive into a bush?
You don't need to do an acrobatics check. All you got to do is a stealth check.
Oh,
All right.
Ooh, death cap.
I'm so great at stealth. Definitely.
Okay, so
No, actually, I am because I do have
oh,
one thing.
yeah, that's super good in thermometer.
and he got a 4. He's the guard.
I'm gonna create
takes into your
Mr.
location,
Hanky.
Looks around. Death cap. What are you doing?
Mr. Hanky.
I am using my thaumaturgy to create the prelude for the thunderstorm that's about to come.
So you make like a
Oh.
thunderous boom.
Little thunder noises.
Oh, awesome.
The guard looks up at the sky, and you can hear him grumbling about the storm that's coming and how it's naturally on his shift, and he's not going to be in a nice, warm, comfortable place. And then he just moves on and keeps rolling the walls. Verda, you like breathe a sigh of relief. You're clear.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe I should have been on the distraction team. Seem to be better at that.
It's all over.
So Verda, how are you getting over?
I still have no idea. Is there any kind of acrobatics or like anything I could do without any kind of spells? Or cause I don't.
How far
don't
away
you-
are you guys? Oh, I should shut up.
No,
I can swim. I could swim under the water across the thing because I don't need to breathe.
you could. Yeah.
That'd
You
be
wanna do
really.
that?
It'd be really gross, but I don't think I care about gross that much.
Can
So.
you make, if you're gonna do that, I need you to make another stealth check.
All right, that's not going to go too well. Let's see.
I mean, you've killed it the past few.
It's not that bad.
Ooh.
He said,
As you slip into the water, the guard turns around and he catches a glimpse of you. You run, so he sees like this strange-looking creature with white hair wearing a bird mask, slipping into the water, and he runs over to the edge. He rolled an 18, and looks down, and he sees you. What do you do? Real quick. Right there. You can.
I could cast minor illusion or whatever. Yeah,
cast
minor illusion.
Okay, what do you do?
what are you doing? This is imagination time. What do you do?
I'm gonna. How large is this? Is it just like
5 foot
5
cube.
foot?
5 foot cube.
Okay, so what if I? Just like.
Alligator?
Oh yeah, I could do an alligator. Oh yeah, giant fish. Giant fish. Let's do a giant fish.
So you cast minor illusion and make it look like there's a giant fish. And so you cast this spell as you see him coming over, and then slip up into the sewage pipe here, or the sewage, the sewage pipe.
God.
And this guard looks down at massive fish, jumps, drops his spear over the edge, and like steps a couple feet back, like, Saints save us. They've come for the village. Giant fish take over the world. Very afraid. That is not normal at all. There's a massive fish there. Okay.
Conspiracy theory.
Oh my god, we
Oh,
Giant fish.
He like looks over again and the illusion's gone. And he does not know what to think.
While he is in his confusion, we slip into the sewer.
Alright, so remember,
Yeah.
and so in the sewer there are, like, there's the pit in the middle, which is the trench that leads out of the sewer, and then on either side are little ledges for you guys to walk on. It's like a medieval sewer.
Mm-hmm.
Not actually a metal pipe. So as you're walking along, all of your every single footstep you take echoes. Or every single step you take just echoes.
I create I'm just gonna keep on casting Dermatology to do the lightning sound, the thunder sound.
Keep casting Thaumaturgy, creating this thunderous boom from where you are inside the sewer.
Oh,
The people must be extremely
Death
confused.
Death Cap.
Might not be the best idea. I thought I saw one of these descriptions, like something about softening noises, but apparently not.
Yeah, that is
Yeah, just stop the thundering. I don't think that's a good idea.
okay. Instead, I'm just gonna it'll be thunder, then
Okay.
random cat in the sewer.
Alright. As the cat noise comes up, as you let out this
That wasn't supposed to be the playlist.
you hear the sound of like a creature farther into the sewer
Oh shit! Sewer monster.
as like this strange, it's like these tendrils are unfurling and you hear this low guttural purr. It's further along at a brink, at like a break, a T, if you will. On the right side.
The sewer monster. The
So
back
there are 4 exits in this sewer. They're all nearby the wells. Don't worry about that. They're very close to their clean water, but it's sufficient space-wise. And so you got 4 different spots that you can exit.
All right.
In the
What different
underground
health
area
pods?
here, this is at the very middle of one of the, at the T that you guys are looking at, and the sound, so you guys are about here-ish, the sound is coming from this direction.
Alright, then let's not go there.
We need to pass by that way to continue forward. We need to exit right in the middle.
Part of me wants to scream out hello, but should I not?
No, absolutely not, absolutely not. Sneak over and see if you can, see what it is.
Alright. Watch me fail this one.
Don't do it.
Oh hey! Don't think
Oh
so!
my god!
Oh my god! Holy whoa!
This is absurd! Holy
I know.
shit!
This is awesome.
It wasn't 3 in a row though.
Okay,
I'm gonna have the
Verda, you
force block
blend
next
in
to.
perfectly with the walls somehow, as it's completely dark, and as you're moving slowly along, come to the T section here, the break. Look right, and you see blocking the sewer to the right side, sewage there, is this giant mound of bones, flesh, and skin that seems to be, it's like a very large creature.
Sewing supplies.
And you can see that this creature is held together by this big spinal cord and rib cage that is making it look almost like some big beast, but with a lot more hanging intestines that look almost like vines coming off of its body. And as you're looking at it, in the rib cage, which is a little loose at the moment, is a person just held there, almost dead, passed out. Looked like to be some kind of nobleman that is just
Fair enough.
stuck there with his face pressed against the ribcage. Completely passed out.
Sure.
And
We're
just not
boss
see-
people. We're not saving him. We're not saving him. I'm not doing that. Anyway, apparently someone appreciates my craft because they made a flesh golem. Maybe not. I don't know.
Does not look
But
so
I'm
much as a
gonna-
golem as some sort of freak of nature creature. This pile of disgusting crap that animated.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Okay, I'm just gonna go back and be like, there's a trash monster back there.
That's so loud!
Well, not like that, but with the 26 stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a trash monster back there with some guy captured.
Describe it.
It's made of like skin sewn together. It looks like my cape a little bit, and some rib cages, like just a rib cage, and it's just a mess. It's an animated mess.
You can't just say you can't just say you give the description that Fenris gave you.
Well, you could.
I mean, yeah.
But I like hearing how characters describe things I've previously described. It's kind of fun. So neither
It's
one.
more roleplay friendly.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Roleplay mode.
Yeah. And it's kind of blocking the whole passageway, actually. Also, there's some guy in there, but I don't really care about him. He looks too posh. He wouldn't appreciate my craft.
23. Okay, you're
Oh, no.
trying to recognize this from the description. It could be a flesh golem, or it could be something completely different. This is like, even with a 23, you're confused. This does not match any typical monster description that you've ever heard before, or anything you've seen. Besides the fact that there's a creature that is being held in it, that strikes a bell for you. It seems familiar. But most of it doesn't match the description. You don't remember that these kinds of creatures were ever made out of flesh and bone. But it could potentially be a shambling mound.
It could be a...
It might be... Okay, there's this thing called a shambling mound. They're usually chaotic magics that kind of fuse together with bits of nature and stuff. But they're not nice, or I think they're maybe neutral, but basically a shambling... they're normally not made of meat. Usually vegetation, plant life, maybe sometimes a tree, but mostly just vines and leaf refuse. But
that's why there are vines like skin.
yeah, it might be some it might be some variant that was created through necromantic magics of a shambling mound. But I don't have time to theorize.
I always wanted to study necromancy.
Deathcap is literally gonna go ahead and clap his hands and like wipe the problem away, and it's like, nope, we came here to get a wagon. This isn't Shurin. This is a brand new spot. Just go ahead and get the F out of here. This is Truskin's problem. We can tell Kairu all we want after we get out of here. Let's go.
I agree with that. Let's go.
Yeah,
If
that
it's-
keeps the party on track. You guys keep going.
Yeah.
I kind of wanna examine it anyway.
We
I've always wanted to study necromancy.
can come back later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
You guys eventually make your way over towards where this first exit is, and you see a ladder made of metal, probably like copper or something like that. It looks like copper. Heading straight up out a small chute and up to this grate that would theoretically lead out into the streets.
Yeah. And that's this one?
That's that one, the very first one here.
Right. Okay, so this would be the first one. Verda, you were pretty good at stealth before. Think you could, pop your head up there?
Yeah.
Verda,
try this.
you climb up the ladder and just pop your head out, have a look around. It's a very posh town, an incredibly posh town. All Tudor-style buildings with very beautiful architecture and many details and patterns on their walls, with window boxes filled with beautiful plants and glass windows. No one's taking the streets at this time of night, but there are some houses that have windows that are casting out orange glows as if the residents are still awake.
Do you see the gate?
Do I see the gate?
Nope. Currently here, poking your head out, you just see house on house, house on house, and eventually
House walls.
House, and then you also see the walls.
I can see some fancy houses.
Alright, we need to get to the next one then.
Can we go look at the monster?
No,
Oh,
no, no.
Right, Verda, you climb back down, and you guys
we'll
head.
visit to this building at some point anyway. We may as well look at it then.
Alright, but you're not the boss of me.
Head all the
I'm
way.
the one that made the plan. I'm technically the boss of you right now. Come on.
Good point.
Just so we skitter on over to the next one.
Head to the next one, and as you head up, I'm assuming Verda's doing the same thing.
Yep.
The streets are flooded with lantern light from several different lampposts that are still flickering with oil lanterns light that is just cast about for any of those who are just mingling around at the dead of night. But no one seems to be here besides maybe a stray cat. And then this time you do see the guardhouse and the moat with the gate. The drawbridge is currently raised up. It's closed, not to let anyone else in or out.
Do you see the gate?
Gate is closed.
Alright then. You can see the gate. That means we just need to go straight from the gate. That's our location. Deathcap, do you remember the distraction?
Yeah, I remember the distraction. I only had one job.
I mean, you have two jobs, but yeah.
So later on, someone would say, "I only had one job."
All right.
Yeah.
Let's get that distraction going, and then head on over to the wagon place.
All right, Deathcap.
I'm going to do it at.
This is actually probably the prime spot to do it, because this is where you really have the most range to hit any target. You want to hit as far away as possible from as far away from both the gatehouse and this house as possible. So this building, or if you can reach it, this building.
Oh, it's any point in the sky that I can see.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy to weaken the flames around us, and I'm going to cast.
Lightning bolt.
It's called lightning.
Call lightning.
I am do it at dirt level.
You cast the spell. The clouds draw in, covering the two moons. Start to swirl tempestuously. And as the candlelight flickers and dims, the first bolt strikes down onto one of the houses, catching the roofing shingles alight. And at this point, as more bolts are beginning to fall and strike different points in the village, all of you guys, Karu, Theroth, Silren, you notice this lightning coming down, striking these different houses, and you assume that is probably your signal. Where are you guys hiding out right now?
You can just hear one. Sorry, go.
I'm to one side of the gate. I mean, we're in the street that there's a street to the right-hand side. We're just there under the lantern light, trying to look inconspicuous, walking around, trying to look like we're walking up and down in the evening. But Well, that's what I'm doing. I don't know what Zoroth and those guys are doing. But once this happens, I immediately start to go into the bushes near the entrance of the gate there, and I don't know. That's the signal.
I have a funny idea. As the lightning strikes and the candles and everything go out, you can just hear one guy being like, "Ah, shit, honey, the power's out."
Zara, what are you doing right now?
I'm just following Karu.
Following Car around, waiting around, and
Zaroth, the gate is up. We have to get inside. We have to stop the guards. We have to put them out, and then we have to figure out the mechanism to put the gate down. This may not be as easy as it looks.
Gotcha. You lead the way, and I'll handle any guards we come across.
Where's Silren?
that was my next question. Where is Silren?
Can I be peeking inside of a window into the drawbridge area?
Sure, no stealth.
God
Oh, well, this is going to be very easy to beat.
God, he's good. We're rolling that one. We've had too much good luck.
12 actually
Okay.
beats it. You peek in through one of the wrought iron, between each of these wrought iron mullions, and you look in and you see a set of 4 guards all gathered around a round wooden table, just playing a game of cards. See one of them throw his hand down in defeat. He's pretty pissed off as he gets up and moves over towards the window, where you can see this alcohol cabinet, or whatever you call it, on the wall, and he starts pouring himself a brandy. You duck down, and then when you hear him move away back towards the table, peek your head back up. What are you looking for?
The control mechanism.
The control mechanism, you can't see control mechanism from here, but you can assume that it's probably higher up in the tower, and that is confirmed as you see this mechanism stretching down through a small hole in the ceiling of this room, and at the very back and to the right, spot a staircase that leads up to the next floor.
How is it in dim light?
Yep. There are a couple
Then
of
can
lanterns in there.
Is it within 60 feet?
Yes.
Can I teleport to it?
Yes, you can. As
Then I teleport to it.
Oh, that's useful.
Perfect. So
I'm also in dim light, right?
Yep, you are in dim light, definitely. You're
Okay,
actually
yeah.
in dark light right now. You're in darkness.
Okay, yeah.
So I am imagining Silren
Then
is
I just,
across the way to the other side, right? He's on the other side looking through the window, and we just see him vanish.
I basically just drop into the shadows as if I was standing on water, and then I stop standing on it.
Nice.
Oh god, that's weird.
You drop in, disappear, then you reappear in this dim light. You're on the staircase right now, and you see the guards just standing around, still playing their hand, and you notice one of them slip a card from his sleeve and place it in his hand, trading it out as he cheats at the game. And you're on the staircase looking around, and they don't notice you. Actually, I'm gonna have you roll stealth one more time.
Oh no!
Don't bother. We're gonna make a ruckus outside. Like,
But as you teleport,
I'm making all
I'm gonna
kinds of
roll
noise
stealth.
like a drunk. The minute he teleports, I'm gonna make a ruckus
As a
outside.
part of my action, I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace
Nice. Okay.
for
Oh.
2 key points. So that means I get plus 10.
Perfect.
Probably should have done it earlier. And of course, now I roll a good roll. So I
35.
got 35.
Jesus Christ, you
Far
are just...
as they're aware, you are still part of the shadows.
There's just no shadow. There's like the shadows don't even change.
Yeah, they don't. Nothing changes. You're still practically invisible. And at this point, Karu, you notice Silren disappear. What are you doing?
Right as he disappears, I start acting like I'm a really rowdy drunk out in front of the right in front of the guardhouse here. Just making all kinds of crazy noises and like just sort of like fake pounding the chest of like Zaroth and trying to get them to come out. just long enough to make sure that whatever it is that Silveren's doing, that they don't see him.
Okay,
Come on,
Sarah,
close it.
how do you respond to this?
While he's like doing that, I'm like trying to grab his wrist to like stop him and screaming out, "Come on, let's get you back home! Stop swinging at me!" And just kind of like trying to be even louder, so that way to alert the guards that we're outside, but keep them distracted from Silver.
That's perfect.
Ah.
As you're like screaming out,
you bastard!
In the closet!
the door swings open, and Silverin, as you're standing in here, you hear one of the guards. Well, you hear a couple of the guards like,
God damn it, why is it always the rowdy tanks at this time of night? Can't we just play some damn cards in peace?
and two of them stand up and start moving over towards the door, and the other two are like,
We'll stay here for a minute. Let us know if it's any trouble.
of course.
So I whispered to Zaroth, when they come out, take them down.
It's trouble, guys.
It's like literally like a Monty Python skit. One
Yeah,
just
it's
keeps
trouble.
vanishing, and another one
We gotta.
knock him out, throw him in the bushes, knock the next one out, throw him in the bushes.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of them's just like, "'Tis but a flesh wound."
Yup. The
Although we're
guards,
trying to do this non-lethally.
the guards step out. Go ahead.
When Karu says that to me, I'm letting go of his wrist and I'm gonna grab my hand axes, but I'm gonna hold them backwards so I'm hitting him with the flat end.
Nice. So you
No,
grab your
that could
hand
kill.
axe and stand like next to the door.
I'm gonna stumble up to the guy and be like breathing on him and stuff when he comes out, and then just to make sure he's facing me, and then Zaroth can club him.
Perfect.
Yeah. As soon as I walk, as soon as they follow him with their backs turned, I want to club them both.
Roll stealth. Karu, roll performance.
Oh, that's perfect.
Where's disadvantage?
Oh shit!
Why do you have
alright, this is one hell of a guard.
I'm wearing
My
scale mail.
performance is not convincing. Oh no.
You're a
As the
barbarian and you're
guard
wearing
steps out, he turns, like he sees Karu for a second, and Karu, you stumble up to him, but you're kind of still walking with your head high, and you're still like your noble mage self, and so he just squints at you, and as you breathe on him, he's like,
Wait a minute.
"You smell like, what was the last thing you ate?"
The last thing I ate?
Yeah, what is the
Kimchi.
last thing you
Kimchi.
ate?
It's venison jerky. Venison jerky I ate.
What the fuck?
Kimchi.
You don't smell like no booze.
What the? And as he turns, he sees Zeroth, because you're like a fucking Goliath standing right next to him.
Like a shadow.
Like, oh shit! We got company! And then Zeroth, your axes fall. Roll attack.
Do not kill him.
Yeah.
No, he's non-lethal. You're non-lethal.
Well, that one misses.
This guard
Hey,
just
you had
stumbles
two.
Oh god, this
backwards.
is going well.
Dodging the first one.
And that one misses.
Oh god!
Oh, no.
Both your axes
The same
swing
thing.
wide.
What's the use of being a barbarian if you can't hit shit?
It's the same thing as last week.
Uh-oh, yeah, the last week's this isn't good.
Okay. As this is happening, the other guards stand up and they grab their spears.
Like, what is going on up there?
They both, like, all of them start walking towards the exit. I need everybody, well, not everyone. I need you guys to roll initiative.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the right turn of events. I kind of expected them to just like hear the lightning and just be like, "Oh shit, what's going on?" And then it's just like, "There's fire!" And just
Okay, I
like,
need to select
Zero's
it.
got a 12.
I don't know how to set it to,
Har got a 12.
okay, I have to
Har
roll
got a 16.
initiative.
You don't actually have to roll initiative just yet. Good.
not
Oh,
Verda.
sorry.
The guards got
Yeah.
a 17. Okay.
Oh, wait, oh, sorry, I forgot about that.
We're in deep shit.
Not us, Verda.
The four
Yeah, sorry,
guards
I forgot.
start moving out, and they see Zeroth, and they're like,
What is this about? It's the middle of the night. Oh, we're taking you in. Come here.
two of them, they're actually, one of them's gonna go to grapple you. I need you to roll an athletics check or an acrobatics check.
Grapple the Goliath sounds like a good idea.
Yes,
Yeah.
fantastic idea. Oh my
Grab
god,
the
hang on.
guy
Nice.
who towers almost 2 feet over you.
Sarah,
Sure.
Good
how do you
idea.
break out of this grapple or make sure that they can't actually grapple you? What does it look
Play
like?
some judo
So he-
going.
So he like wraps his arms like around me, and then I just kind of like throw my arms up and just shrug him off.
You just shrug him
Stamp
off,
him off.
and he stumbles back, backs up into the wall of the guardhouse. Like, whoa!
He's a tough one, boys. Get him! Pickpocket him!
Another one's gonna try to grapple you. Ha! Nat
Dance
one!
them off.
Nat one!
Do you even need to roll?
I don't think so, but we'll see. Go ahead.
Why is Sylvan roll? Sylvan's not even here. He's inside.
Take them
why-
off.
No,
Dance
Silver's
them off.
inside. Silver's
I don't know why I
still
keep
on
saying that.
initiative. Okay.
Stop saying that.
The other two guards are going to go to try to grapple you as well. Alright, roll. Roll athletics again.
Do I need to roll it once or twice?
Once. Ooh. You got an 18. So as you go to you shrug one of them off, the other one just completely fumbles and lands on his face. And then the third one leaps over his buddy, grabs you around the neck, and tries pulling you down. And he's just like pinning your arms to your sides. This one's strong. And then the other one who hasn't gone yet
Final one.
is going to make an unarmed strike against you. Just try to whack you.
Is it even possible to do a non-lethal fireball?
Nope, it's not. Cannot non-lethal spells. To hit you, he gets a 19.
That hits.
He does 2 points of damage to you.
What's
The
happening?
resistance
Everyone
comes
cut out.
quietly. Doesn't matter to me.
Makes my not interested
What?
in either way.
Did someone just leave the call?
Yep. It was Alex. Silver. No, not Silver.
Death Cap.
Good Patty.
Death Cap is here. Patty left. Okay. I got
Oh.
that. Was
Sorry, I completely. I don't know why I mixed those names up.
I don't
Oh,
know.
because I was thinking of the
It's the
other.
same thing.
Was trying to think of his previous name. Somehow I forgot it. Oh, Ben Ramsek.
Hello, hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Good?
Everyone cut out, so I left and came back.
Gotcha. Alright, so right now you've got Zeroth, who's being grappled right now. Your speed is 0. And this guard just punched you in the gut, dealing like very little damage to you. But it kinda annoyed you a little bit. Silren, you're in this guardhouse on the stairs. What are you doing?
I'm gonna climb up the stairs and activate the bridge.
You dash up the stairs to the 2nd floor, and this is where you see the bridge mechanism. It looks to be some kind of wheel that you can turn, and right now there is one guard there, but the guard is like sitting in a chair asleep, just slumped over, resting on his spear. So as you move over towards this mechanism,
I'm going
go ahead.
before I go to the mechanism. I'm going to put like a cloth over the tip of his spear just in case he wakes up
Okay.
and I have to fight him.
Put like this.
I'm just like,
What? Go ahead.
yeah, just something to help dull the blow if he does wake up and I accidentally kick it into his face or he tries to stab me with it.
Gotcha. You kind
You
of like tie
know.
this cloth around it.
Trying to be considerate of his health and money.
Cool.
Then I go and I open the thing.
So you actually smack into the very center of this mechanism, which is like keeping the. Nope, you actually pull this wooden peg out from the mechanism that's holding the wheel together and keeping the wheel from obviously spinning away, and it's just acting as a wedge to keep the gate up. And you pull that out, and the wheel starts spinning really, really fast as the full drawbridge slams down into the other side on the bank, full force, and the chains snap.
Oh,
Usually, someone would like hold it and twist it very gently, but
Can I catch it with my
peg
foot?
pulls out. You catch it with your foot. So like as it's
I'm all
going,
about-
you're like, oh shit, this is not gonna work out. I'm gonna have you
Where's
make
your foot, man?
an acrobatics check. Yeah, as you kind of kick straight into the wheel as it's turning, manage to catch it and then slowly release it and turn it. And the drawbridge begins lowering. Okay, Zeroth.
I want to just headbutt the one that's
Nice.
the one that's grappling me.
I was like, he's gonna headbutt, isn't he? Yep, there it is. Alright, roll attack.
Just unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike, gotcha. That'll hit.
Yes!
It's 3 damage.
3 damage. As you hit this guard in the face, his nose gets bashed in, and he starts bleeding. And he does not like that, and did not expect you to resist so heavily, and he drops you and starts clutching at his face, and he starts just reeling backwards in pain. That hurt.
And then my second attack, I'm gonna put my hand axe back in my belt and just go my turn to the guy that punched me in the gut, and I just want to uppercut him in the stomach.
Boom! You slam him right in the chest. Roll attack. Yeah! Hits!
Yeah.
Like
Damage.
I want to just take and catch him right in like the abdominals and just pick him up in the air.
As you slam him, pick him up in the air, he is now just being held on your fist.
God. Are we gonna get another Karhu classic?
Yeah, that ends my turn.
That ends your turn. You're just holding him in the air.
Well, I'm hitting him and like knocking him up and then pulling my hand back, so he just kind of up and then flop back down to the ground.
You knock him up and then draw your hand back into like a fighting, like fight battle ready, fighting stance here, and the dude just falls to the ground. And the wind is definitely knocked out of him. He is not looking good. Haru.
So there are 2 prone guards right now.
Yes. Well, actually, no. One of them is kind of stunned, just reeling.
One of them's stunned, the other one is prone.
Yep. The other one's stunned.
Where's the third one?
The other 2. One of them's. Wait, hold on. You're right. There are 2 guards that are prone. The one that got a natural 1 and trying to grapple you, Zeroth, is on the ground. He's gonna have to pick himself up. He's right next to his buddy. And the other one who's not fallen down is just standing there nearby the door. He's the one that Zeroth missed with the axe swings, I believe.
Yeah, there's 4 of them.
Yep.
You have a spell that's perfect for multi-targeting.
Yeah, I do. Right. I mean, the problem is I don't want to kill these guys, but maybe there's no choice now.
Our goal is not to kill them, but you have
Right, but
magic.
we gotta put them out though. We gotta put them out. So.
I mean,
And, am I right?
Remember,
Am I right?
Anyway, remember, you're in the city right now, right? So Haru,
Yeah.
what do you do?
Right. Well,
Sorry.
the point is, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, in order to knock these guys out, I have to bring them to 0 hit points.
Yep.
All right. Well, in that case, I've got no choice. I'm gonna magic missile them. That's what I'm gonna do because I gotta bring them down. I don't know how much they've got, but I'll do magic missile at. Jesus, I don't want to kill them. Well, I do want to kill them fast. Let's see. Let's make it easy.
No, we don't want to kill them.
4th level.
I want to kill them fast, but I don't want to kill them.
Right. 3. I mean, what do I have here? How many is this?
Oh, you're at
Yes.
4th level? Holy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Huh. That should be 6.
Yeah, it is.
6.
So I've got 3. It's a 2-2-2 I'm doing.
Okay.
So that's 8 for one of them.
8. That one immediately, as your darts of force slam into him, they gouge into his eyeballs and pop out the back of his skull, and blood flies everywhere as he falls to the ground dead.
I wasn't trying to kill him though. I hit him in the chest.
Well, you can't non-lethal spells.
All right.
You can't?
I can
No,
I
you
can
can't
aim him
non-lethal
though.
spells. You can aim him, but you're still gonna
Yeah, I
kill
can
him.
aim him. I'm not aiming him in his face. I'm aiming him in his arms and legs to try to knock him down.
At his arms, you slam into his arms, and
Yeah.
his arm gets knocked clean off.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, that's great.
So he might bleed out. He won't die yet. If you
5.
want to go for his arms and his legs, that's fine. We can roll that.
5
right
for the
now.
second one. 5 for the second one.
5 for the second one. He's still up. He's very low.
And 6 or 7 for the third one.
7 for the third one. He's at 1 hit.
Okay.
And the other one is currently reeling with a broken nose.
Right.
Okay,
So that's my
one of
my.
them's out. He's gonna bleed out next. He's gonna bleed out in 2 turns.
Oh, yeah.
So to save him, you guys are gonna have to succeed on that assumption. The guards.
Well, That's what I immediately do after I'm done. I'm done hitting this guy. I want him to bleed out.
You cast magic missile, and then one of the other guards goes over to his buddy who's fallen on the ground and is not looking good, and he starts. Are we the baddies? It really makes you think, right?
Yeah.
Takes out like a cloth and starts wrapping it around the stump where the arm used to be, and starts dragging his friend back inside the gatehouse. The one who's stunned, like, oh no, you don't! Come here! And he is going to take his spear and try poking Zeroth with his spear. Yeah, that's terrible. That's an 8.
Misses.
Yep. The other two, they're both prone. They're going to stand up for half their movement, take daggers out from their belts, and try stabbing you with them.
Wait, that doesn't add up. There's 4 of them. One of them's being taken away by the other,
Right.
by another one.
The last one. The last one stands up and attacks you with a 14.
Misses.
Misses.
Continuity's aid.
His dagger slices like at your back, but you kind of lean forward just a little bit and misses. Okay, that's their turns. Silren. The drawbridge
The
is
gate is
lowered.
lowered.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna smack the guard. Make sure he stays out.
Okay, roll attack. You're non-lethal in this?
Yep.
Okay.
You're as little weird, one as
Oh,
little
no.
damage as possible.
So you
Oh, no.
give him a little love tap,
And
and, since you're trying to non-lethal him, he just wakes up. Like, whoa! Whoa! What is it? What is it?
Punch him in the face!
I immediately go into a second attack, this time using advantage, with the inspiration that I just wasted and already had one.
Someone's rolled 2 nat 1s this game, and Verda's rolled like 3 nat 20s. 19 will hit.
I almost rolled another nat 1.
Oh no!
God. You're being vampired by Verda. She's taking all your nat 20s.
Yeah. But yeah, you got a good hit in and roll high,
Yeah.
you get him all.
Dude.
6, you punch him in the face, and he's
Nope,
still
kick,
awake.
kick.
You kick him in the face. Alright, so the first one you kind of like did a little snap kick to the side of his cheek, waking him up a little bit. Then you brought your foot around for another chamber, and then snapped it around for a hook kick in the face. Yeah, that hurt, but he's still up. He's still awake. Kicked him out of his chair onto the ground.
Flurry blows him.
Flurry of blows? Alright.
I am knocking this guy out, and I'm knocking him out quickly.
It's all non-lethal.
Non-lethal flurry blow. Boom, 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 boom.
15 hits.
It's like a
Yep,
comedy
13
Jackie Chan
hits.
fight.
Okay.
Yeah. He's out. He's out.
Okay. Just need to hit him one more time.
I'm just picturing a Jackie Chan fight. He's like jumping over the chair and like hitting him in the face with the back of the chair and like into the wall.
Okay.
God.
Silren, is that your turn?
Yeah, he's knocked out, and then I will go over to the window where I see the others fighting.
Awesome. So you head over towards the window, see the rest of the people fighting down on the streets. They're off.
Alright, so
2 guards left.
so the first one, are either of them prone or are they both standing? Are they both like standing? Oh, they're both standing because one went with the spear at me and one went with the dagger at me.
Alright, they're both standing right now, yeah.
So I want to turn back to the one that tried to stab me with the dagger, and I want to bring my foot up and bring it like back down right above the knee to like hyperextend the knee backwards.
Ooh.
Yeah, roll attack. Bring your foot up and kick into his knee, trying to hyperextend backwards.
God dang it.
Breaking it. Oh, okay.
Every
You're not
other
kicking.
turn you get good rolls.
And for my second attack, after I miss that, I just want to grab him by the throat and choke slam him.
Okay.
Sorry,
Grab
but
by
I'm
the
the other one.
So you kick, kind of pretending that like that's a feint, and then crit. grab him in the throat and slam him to the ground. Usually, crits can't work with unarmed strikes, but I'm just gonna say you can double your damage with this because that's really stupid.
So 6 damage.
6 damage, and he's unconscious. So you grab him, choke slam him, and slam him to the ground. Yeah, he's out.
That ends my turn.
That ends your turn. Cool. Karu, there's one dude left. This is the
Right.
guy who has a broken nose.
I put my hands out to him and say, listen, mate. I try to talk to the guy. Listen, mate, you want to keep going with this? And then I look over to Zarok. We could tie you up and call it quits.
I don't like that very much. Yeah, the kind of trouble I could get in for this.
What the hell did he say?
Can't tell. He's
He has a
gargling
broken
through his
nose.
nose.
You might just have to smack him with your quarterstaff.
That's what I was just gonna do. I walk up to him and clobber him on the head with a quarterstaff. Well,
Roll attack.
It's like
17.
Yeah.
There we go.
the first time Karu ever quarterstaffs a person.
4.
He's unconscious.
Yeah, I walk up to him, hit him on the head with a quarterstaff. I feel like I was like, "What the hell did you say?" He's like, I just clonked him on the head with a quarterstaff, knock him out.
There's still one. There's still one
He
guy.
falls out. He just falls over. He's
There's
unconscious.
still one. There's still one guy up. He was just dragging his comrade.
Yeah, that guy's actually tending to his buddy's wounds right now. He's gonna try to medicine check on his buddy. He fails, and he's trying to patch the wound up, but the blood keeps spurting out. He's looking for a medicine kit.
All right, I'm gonna go over to that guy and Zara, tie this guy up, and I'm gonna go fix the other guy. I'll do a medicine check.
What are you doing? You die!
Don't worry.
Relax, pal. We're trying this. We're gonna
Get
fix
out!
him.
I can handle this.
Does Zarath have him?
Yeah, I want to walk up and kind of just pick him up in the air.
He's
Just hold
resistant,
him up in
bro.
the air.
You're trying to grapple him here, or like grab on him and pick him up. Make an athletics check. He's definitely resisting. You succeed. You grab him, pick him up in the air, and he's flailing around trying to resist, but it's not doing much.
Yeah, when I hold him up, I want to headbutt him also.
You pick him up, headbutt him. His head slinks limp to the side, and he's unconscious.
Yeah, I'll just drop him.
You drop him to the ground, and Karu, as you're going to try to stabilize this guard, his skin turns paler and paler. You have one more shot.
10.
As you are you're trying your hardest to patch this wound up, the blood spurts, and feel his other arm, and he's dead.
Oh no.
Blast this stupid elitist
Stupid magic.
idiotic policy of theirs to.
Isn't
I
the medicine
glance
check
over
roll
at
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 10?
the hut where you go to get the perfect precta.
15.
Oh, you're just overruling it. Okay.
Yep, it's a 15 for this one. The guard rolled an 11. Chris. That's an arm off. His arm's off. You glance over where the perfect precta would be gotten,
Yeah.
and that's perfect timing as you see the steward stepping out in pajamas, carrying a scimitar.
What the hell is going on?
Right. I think I have to do that, but I don't know where are we in the initiative order? Were we out of combat, in combat? What's going on?
We're out of combat right now.
I see. What's going on? I said, come over here quickly. There's a man down.
What? What's
A
happening?
man down. Come over. There's a person down here. Zara.
I need you to
I'm
make
like,
a persuasion
I
check.
think Zara. So what am I gonna do?
Persuasion check.
Persuasion check. Okay. Shit. Not working.
showed up a couple of days ago. Now you're telling me that some of my men are just falling unconscious? Willy-nilly? I need an explanation right now.
I want to pipe up and go, and just point at one of the guards that I knocked out and go, this guy turned on everyone, and me and my friend over here were able to stop him. And just try to lie to his face.
Yep, deception check.
This is pure deception.
Oh my
Nice.
god, you beat him. He got an 18.
Oh my god.
My man?
No.
Really? Cannot believe
Yeah,
that. Wow.
This guy in particular.
Him? Oh,
Which,
you face severe punishment when you wakes up. Thank you. You managed to pacify him.
Yes. And he better face severe punishment. He punched me in the stomach.
Well done. Are you hurt?
Nah, I'm fine.
Is he hurt? What
Connor,
happened to
you
his
hurt?
friends? Why are they on the ground as well? What is this?
He
Drunk
just
and on
attacked
duty.
Drunk on
He attacked
duty.
them all from behind.
Ah,
It was wild to watch.
I thought I trained them better than that.
We are all the bad
Twirling his
guys.
mustache hurriedly.
meanwhile, there is a house on fire inside the city.
Yeah, that's happening. Hang on. As give me 2 seconds. As he's just pondering.
Leave this to me. You should not be meddling with reasons of state affairs. But thank you for bringing this to my attention. Be sure that the guards are trained better from now on. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Oh, hold on. You!
And he points at you, Carter.
I've seen you before.
I'm sure you're mistaken.
Really? If I'm not mistaken, I believe you were peeking in through the steward's booth a few days ago.
Oh, you're right. We were interested in getting into the village, and you denied us entry.
Yes, I did. It was night. I was not on duty
Right.
then.
Right. Well,
If you do wish for perfect recta, I assume that you've helped us out. Now you've earned a visit into the upper city, the village.
well, actually, if you're willing to give us the perfifrecta, then I'll accompany you back to the building to get it.
I'll do you one better. If I get you the perfect recta, you will make sure no one knows that this happened. My man. This does
Oh,
not
of
break
course.
out and you keep this between us, yes? Be extremely
Indeed.
embarrassing.
I am the model of discretion.
Make a persuasion
Yeah.
check. Or make a persuasion check.
You're definitely the model.
Model of discretion, as I said.
Nice.
Yeah, you can play a real good drunk.
All right. Well, trust me. Thank you. I'll be right back with the perfect recta. Okay.
You've got to be kidding me. I turn to Zarath and I say, "You've got to be kidding."
I can't believe that
It's
worked.
hilarious. After all this, we go through all this, and this guy's just going to give us the perfect practice. We could have walked in and just done this.
Yeah.
At this point,
I can't believe you bought my story.
I don't think he would let me have any, so.
You
that's,
actually were very
Oh,
convincing.
Now we cut back over to the rest of us, to these hypocrites.
you guys are patting each other on the back, and at this point, Deathcap, Verda, and Paddywhack, you guys are standing in the town square. Deathcap, you're calling lightning down on these buildings, and you can start to see guards that are starting to make their way off the walls as the lightning's coming down. They're heading back over towards where you guys are to regroup, and then by extension going back over towards the gatehouse. What are you doing?
All right, come on. Okay, that's enough. We gotta go.
I'm in the zone. I'm kind of like the earth. I don't know the correct word, but the man in the orchestra with the wand that directs the
conductor?
band. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like just dancing to my own tune. Has the lightning striking down?
Nice.
Alright.
You're vigorously like beating and swinging your arms around, like calling it down here and then calling it down there, and just giving it a twirl and going full on.
Dancing around the club.
Okay. Alright. Yep. Take out my light hammer, light bop to the head to get him out of his trance.
You bop Deathcap on the head.
Should I roll or?
No, I don't think so. Deathcap, how do you respond to this?
I'm just gonna like grab my head, look at him, and it's gonna be like my eye color is gonna slightly be a different color for just a moment and come back to normal. And it's like, oh yeah, we had something to do.
Yeah, we have something to do. That's enough. We gotta go. Guards are coming towards this way.
Okay.
Come on.
I'm just gonna go ahead and begin humming the Mission Improbable song.
Yet another play to add to the list. Mission Improbable. You guys are sprinting, moving your way over towards this massive townhouse with a giant tower that stretches up probably about 70 feet into the sky. It's really, really tall. And right next to this townhouse, you see a stable attached to the foundation of the building. And in that stable are a few of these carriages. Like a garage, kind of, because you fit two carriages side by side. And they're definitely, like Deathcap had assumed from his eagle-eye vision with his animal creature, my favorite, that this is definitely enough to fit all of you guys here, including Abel.
Yeah. So are they carriages or are they wagons? Because there's two distinct vehicles at that point.
They're wagons, I would say. They're like hooded wagons.
All right.
I don't know what the exact word for it is. There's so many different words for this. Let me just check. I have notes.
They're like the pilgrim things.
Yeah, kind of. Wagons. Yep.
Okay. You explicitly say wagons. Okay.
Okay. So as you guys are going over towards one of these wagons, the door to the house swings open. Stepping out is a disheveled-looking man wearing very elegant and regal clothing with some stubble on his chin and very messy hair that ends in like white tips. He's very older, probably about 50. Oh my god, you're attacking?
Well, no, the thing so the thing is, one of the effects of the shot crossbow is that it can stun a person. This is kind of just like knock him unconscious. Like this is basically just like basically it's just long range taser him.
How much damage does it do though?
Quite a bit.
Kill him.
It does a lot of damage, but as you fire your crossbow bolt, he looks to you and he pulls a wand from within his robe and casts shield. And as he flicks the shield up, your shot crossbow bolt bounces off of his magical barrier force, which looks to be this.
Wait, I rolled a 4. Shield is only 5 AC.
Yeah, 5 AC.
Yeah, plus
He's
5.
probably upcasting
Plus
it.
5 AC. No, upcasting it. It doesn't matter. He still blocks it somehow. That should have hit him right in the face. But as the shield comes up, it's like a dark blade, like a dagger, a giant dagger, that knocks your crossbow bolt to the side. And he looks at you, and you see his eyes flicker over with this reddish color for a second. And Verita, that is a very familiar color to you, or a very familiar effect. And as he opens his mouth, in what looks like some kind of grin, you see 2 sharp canine fangs.
Oh god fucking damn
That
it.
mirror yours, Verita. And I need everyone to roll initiative. I need you guys to roll initiative.
Oh, god damn it.
As Malcolm Hedging, the Viscount of Taruskin, steps out.
It was almost an 18 damage.
Of
I
course.
think I'm too stunned to act early enough.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, Paddywhack is just like, she is full on ready to like, alright, you know what? Fuck it. It's time to commit murder.
Yeah. Verda's just stunned.
Yeah.
Verda's like stumbling backwards, eyes wide and like fear on her face.
I'm like, we had one job. I was sticking to my one job. You had a job. You were the one that made up the list of jobs to give to everybody, and you
I know. We're just gonna look back on this, and it's just gonna be like, you had one job. I know. You made the jobs. I know.
Anyway, you're up.
All right. Well, good thing I have. Oh god, this is like possibly one of those fortunate times to actually have the spells that I have. Branding Smite. And then, yeah, because that's a bonus action to cast. And then,
23. That will not hit. As
she's
your
in full
crossbow
panic.
bolts shoot towards him, the shield, it's like this spinning sword that is deflecting the arrows out of the way. He's just slow, like badass walking over towards you.
God.
Insurgents!
There's like an explosion behind him.
Welcome to my town. I must say, I did not expect company this late at night.
The Dracula!
That's not Dracula.
There's also a play.
The fellow sanguine. Surrender, and this can be quick, and this can be simple. This, I can't see this ending very well. Malcolm Hedging is going to. Alright. You had seen, he's like just one of him walking over towards you, and then suddenly.
No, there's 7.
No, actually, but you're close. As his form ripples and shimmers, it changes, and how many are there for mirror image?
I don't know.
Let me check.
Let me check.
I got it.
There you go.
I think it depends on the.
Okay, let's see.
Alright, so it spawns 3 duplicates, and each one has,
Gotcha.
yeah, it spawns 3 duplicates, and each one basically has a higher AC for every one that gets taken out.
3 duplicates. If you have 3 duplicates, okay. 3 duplicates, you just roll 6 or 9 and change the text. Okay, cool. So, 3 of these figures that look exactly like him just start moving over towards you guys to cast mirror image.
Oh, there's more of him.
And he is going to move. He's going to move 30 feet over to you. He's standing right in front of Paddywhack, and he just sprints over to you. Not unnaturally fast or anything. It looks kind of it's normal, but there are 3 of them now. Death Cap.
okay. I don't have any. Give me a moment. I'm just going through my spell. I am just like.
Angle.
Okay, you know what? Me panicking. I am I'm gonna cast a first level guiding bolt.
You cast Guiding Bolt over towards him. He does not have his shield up. Okay, which one are you attacking?
I'm gonna assume that it's the one, the real one is the one headed towards Paddywhack, since she tried to phase.
Okay. Got it. right in front of Paddywhack?
Yes.
Roll attack. The guiding bolt streaks straight past him, and he just... The duplicate there, or actually all of the duplicates, all move in sync, tilting their heads over to the side as it streaks past him.
Oh. I'm gonna have like this dumb look on my face that I just fucked up, and I'm gonna attempt the bonus action hop.
Where are you
Wherever I shit. What is around me that I can like I don't care that he sees me go in that direction, but like after my attack misses, I'm just gonna go to like some random spot and like hide for cover.
You guys are right next to the stables. There are one of those wagons.
Oh,
like
yes,
piles of hay for the horses.
I'm
It's
gonna
really hard to stay quiet right now.
I know.
I'm gonna run straight to the wagon, and if nothing happens next turn, I have an idea.
Okay.
While I hit to the wagon, is it like locked? Is it in place or what?
It's not locked. It's just there.
Okay, got you. Then I'm gonna end my turn like getting close to the where they attach the animals to.
Okay, Berta.
Oh, I forgot to cast. I forgot to cast.
Mage
Long
armor.
rest before. I mean, mage armor. Freaking cast long rest.
I cast
So I
long
guess
rest.
I'm gonna have to. I cast
Yeah,
long rest.
spell. That's my favorite spell.
Don't worry about that
Yeah.
right now. Stick to range then.
Yeah.
Oh.
Am I able to cast mage armor now?
Sure, you could. It's an action.
Yeah, I don't care, so I'll just do that anyway. Maybe I'll just talk while doing that. Okay, so I'm finding range. It's finding mage armor, but however, so while I was stunned for a moment, but I've gotten back my senses. As I realized, like so I'm just gonna I'm just gonna yell out, Malcolm Hedge. That name sure rings a bell. Haven't seen you before though, because I don't know what else to say, and I'm stupid.
I left for a reason. Well, thought I'd find sanctitude here. Turns out I was wrong.
So you're casting mage armor?
Yeah, I need to, because otherwise I'll have
Okay. Your
literally.
AC becomes 16.
Cast it twice.
Gotcha. And
Oh
then
well,
what are you doing?
I'm sorry that happens. Okay, so I forgot about action part. Sorry, I didn't actually get to think. For a moment, I didn't think about my turn.
Good.
So I'm just gonna. I'm so sorry.
Unless you have like a question cantrip you can cast, I don't think you
I'm
can
gonna
do anything
Blade
else.
Song. My bonus action.
Ah,
'cause-
okay. So you enter your blade song.
You can blade song as a bonus action?
I believe so.
Yeah,
blade
that's
song is
bonus
bonus
action.
It would be awful if it wasn't.
Ah.
You enter your blade song. Cool. Top of the round, Paddywhack.
Alright then. So taking one hand off of my light crossbow, whip out the venom knife chain at the one right in front of me. God fucking
no.
damn it!
Oh my god.
Oh god! You kick your venom knife
Oh my
chain
God.
up. It's a new toy that you haven't gotten enough time to practice with yet. So it just snapped. You don't get enough real oomph into it, and it falls flat.
Thankfully, I can make 2 attacks! Much better!
16 is gonna actually. Nope, it's gonna miss. I'm just looking at the normal stat block. As 16, as you kick it up, it should normally hit him, but he moves unnaturally quickly. And he
Oh, crap.
dodges off to the side. Not like he's
Oh,
super speedy, but like he can see what you're gonna do before you even do it.
It's not
Fucking hell!
but I'm gonna.
Ah,
Turn Patty back.
yeah, that's my turn.
This is so bothersome. I
You've
don't
got those
really see
spidey
why
senses.
we can't all be friends. Do you, my little kobold? Do you?
He's dropping concentration on mirror image, because I believe that's a concentration spell. It is not a concentration spell. As he looks over at you and his eyes turn like a full shade of yellow,
Oh god damn
And
it.
he's going to try to cast Dominate Person on you. I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh god. Damn it! I haven't rolled a nat 1 in a while. Okay, wish me luck.
I will.
Oh my god!
There comes a nat 1 on the maid. Yeah.
You succeed as... Alright, what does this look like?
So like, it looks like it's about, so like, how close was I?
2 off.
Yeah, so it looks like her eyes kind of start to turn, but then it's just like, shakes off. It's like, yeah, no, fuck that!
You see, he looked very confident before, like he was gonna win. He's got a smirk on his face, and then you can suddenly see his entire face just change to that of annoyance, and I'm done with these people. I'm just gonna rip them apart.
That
Yes,
seems
guy.
about right.
And he's like, actually, as you do that, he's like, fuck that. He's like,
Well, so that is your answer. Fortunately, I had hoped we would avoid these bothersome violent tendencies.
Well, excuse me for not liking my mind being fucked with.
Death Cow.
Alright, so is there any way that I can look to see what is it that I need to attach the wagon to me?
So it's currently attached. Both wagons are attached to the pairs of horses. They're set and ready to go. But if you wanted to, yeah, you could just drive it out right now if you wanted to.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop up and drive it out. I would like to drive it out, but as I'm heading towards Patty and Verta, I would like to go ahead. Just because he creeps me out, and he tried to dominate person. Is it possible? Can I do this right when I get close to him?
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. But first, so this fight is happening right now, right? All these spells are going off, crossbow bolts are flying, all this crap is happening. These horses are scared as shit. And they're like rearing up, they're terrified, neighing and whinnying, stamping the ground, trying to move. Would you please make me a animal handling check? It's a very good time for inspiration. Okay.
Oh.
You're hopping up on this cart, trying to calm the horses down, but they're not having it. They're not having it. You're trying to connect with them, and they're blocked off to all communication you would attempt.
That's true, though. They're ready to go. I mean, those horses are just flipping out. If you release them, they're probably just going to go out. You won't be able to control the cart, but they will at least ride.
Yeah, and it's then that you notice that there is one singular hook that is keeping the cart in place. It makes absolutely no fucking sense why these horses would be staying here right now. They'd be bolting.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna unleash the
lightning. Sorry.
And if it's, I'm gonna unleash the hook and hop back on the wagon.
Okay, you get over to the hook and you pull it and release it, and immediately the horses take off. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. That'll do it. That'll do it. As that beats it, actually. As the horses take off, they run right towards Hedging and towards Paddywhack, who are both right next to each other. And Hedging turns and looks and sees these horses barreling at him. And he has to dodge backwards. He needs to make a dex save. Paddywhack, you need to make a dex save as well.
Oh god.
Okay, he succeeds it. So as he's dodging backwards, he dissipates and turns into a cloud of bats and reforms about 10 feet backwards. 22, you succeed.
Yeah.
Are you trying to hop onto the cart?
Yeah, seeing it coming towards me, yeah, I'm gonna hop onto the, at least hop out of the way and kind of grab onto, the side of it.
Nice. So you hop out of the way.
Yeah, and it just
catch on, and you're hanging as the horses are bolting, going really fast, and you pull yourself into the back of this cart, and you were safe. Pull yourself into the wagon. Okay. And Hedging, like, he looks over at you guys as you're tearing away.
Would it be any way possible? Would I still be able?
Daylight?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Go ahead. So you're at the very helm of this carriage, this wagon. You're standing there, and you look behind you. You look behind you. You look behind yourself, and you see this dude here, just standing there, and the horse is doing whatever they want, and so you're casting daylight. I'm gonna say he's gonna have advantage on his saving throw because you're getting like jerked every which way and what, and there's no telling if the daylight will actually succeed.
Yeah.
Okay, so
it's just a straight up like war of radiance.
Yeah, it's, okay, well, awesome. You see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I want to cast it like right in front of his face. So like when he did that puff of bats, the back away. As soon as he takes his actual shape, that's where the daylight's gonna come at.
All right, that's pure daylight, and so this is like a spotlight that's being cast right onto him, and it lights up the street as you're moving, and thunder is booming in the sky as the remaining little residue from your spell earlier is still there. Lightning streaks across the sky as well, flashing, and you're bolting. You're running as far as the horses are running as fast as they can, and his skin starts to sizzle and steam.
Oh, he's
Berta.
full of that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
That just came on my Spotify, so I just got distracted. Sorry. Okay, just muting this.
Onto the cart.
Moving on. Okay, so, all right, I am going to hop onto the cart. Can I do that? Is that
check.
possible?
Let me check out the speed. Okay, so these horses are currently pulling the cart about 40 feet away from you. So right now, they
yeah,
had to
that should
move
be
10
fine.
feet out, so they're about 30 feet from you.
All right, if I dash, I'll be fine.
You're 45-foot speed, and you're blade singing, so you
Oh,
got a
yeah.
55-foot speed.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I'm just gonna spider onto the side of it because I can.
So you,
I'm just gonna hop on there.
you're running, and you leap unnaturally fast, grabbing onto the side, just holding there by the fingertips. You look back, and you see Hedging, like, standing there trying to get out of the sunlight. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'm just gonna flip him off. I'm gonna take one hand off. Just give him a finger. Give him a spider finger. And hop in the cart.
Okay, you give him the finger as you guys are taking off. He takes 20 points of radiant damage on his turn, but he zips out of the way. We're going into a chase scene. At this point, as we're getting into this chase scene,
Really is a heist.
those of you guys who are out by the gates, you see this daylight, this beam, light up the street. You see this massive battle going on. What are you doing?
The lit show.
Standing looking over the drawbridge, and you're like, this doesn't bode well.
It really fucking doesn't.
I never did get to see fireworks.
Right.
God, yeah. Well, what I want to do is actually get control of these fucking horses.
Okay. First, before that, Zeroth. Start with you. What are you doing?
We're all
So I'm
bolting like the light.
I see the cart coming our way.
Yep.
I'm standing off to the side, but getting ready to jump on.
Alright, so you're readying yourself to jump as soon as they make it. Alright, Silver. You can be wherever
Okay.
you want. You've got plenty of time.
Right. So, would I be able to anticipate if I were to kick the wheel again when they start going over the bridge? If I were to kick it, would that kick be enough to raise it up?
I
And
think it
then
would give it a good
potentially
head start.
Let it drop back down and smash.
Ooh, yeah, sure, absolutely. Yes, definitely.
Okay, then I want to prepare to jump off the second floor after I kick them.
Okay, so you get ready to
After
kick
they
it.
go over, after they
go
are on the bridge.
Okay, so you're readying yourself to kick this, pulling the bridge back up, and then slamming it down as their pursuers are running at them. Okay,
Yes.
we're going into the chase scene. This is going to be a skill challenge.
Oh,
Okay.
Sorry, Sarah.
what-
Go ahead.
one thing I want to do before while we were waiting for them is can I have moved the guards out of the middle of the road?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think Gorlin Glasgow, the steward, would have also helped you with that.
Okay.
Okay, so
Let's
you
go.
move the guys out of the way. You're getting ready. Karu, what are you doing? I forgot.
I have to. I'm trying to figure out. I'm frantically standing there, looking back and forth, trying to figure out how in the world I'm going to have the dexterity to get on this fully speeding wagon that's coming at us.
Hop on
And I
top.
don't know what it is that would have led to the spells that I'm seeing cast in the distance, but I know they're being pursued by something.
Yep.
So, I look around. What do I see in terms of like the best way I could get on? I mean, I'm not Zaroth. I'm not as strong or as athletic as these guys are. I need to figure out some intelligent way to get onto the cart.
You don't have any spells that can help you with this, right? You have like
I don't, because I'm such a tank when it comes to this. All I do is my spells are for one thing and one thing only, and that's killing stuff.
Gotcha. I was gonna say, if
That's
you had
good.
Misty Step, you could Misty Step onto the not the train, the caravan as it's going. You could
Yeah.
step up onto. You see that there is like, this little balcony area here that is between the two towers. If you
Right.
stepped up onto that and waited for the carriage to go right underneath you, you could time your jump properly to land right on the top.
Well, that's what I'm going to try to do then.
Okay, so you.
That's what. Is that on the second floor?
That is currently on the second. That is on the second floor. Yeah.
All right, so I'll go up to the second floor and I'll ready fireball in case there is a pursuer that I need to hit.
Ready
But-
fireball.
I'm readying fireball in case there's something chasing them, and I will jump onto the cart while casting fireball if they're in close.
Okay. So you ready to cast fireball while you're jumping onto the cart?
Right.
Badass.
Jesus Christ, the entire situation is going to be awesome, but
Yes,
we need
yeah, it is.
control.
Yes. Okay.
So yeah, my priority is actually get control of the horses.
All right. So Paddywhack, your priority is getting control of the horses. If you guys cast like a spell that would work, that could be an automatic success. But okay, so let's start out with Paddywhack because you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my way up front and just try and just get the reins and just yeah.
Okay.
You get control.
Get control of the horses. Roll animal handling.
Damn it! I made things worse.
Made things absolutely worse. You whip the horses, they turn, they look at you, they get even more crazy, and they actually tear off down this road, going
Oh, God.
completely in the wrong direction.
Wrong way.
Yep, wrong way. So as you whip these horses, and they're just moving in the complete wrong direction.
What about Deathcap? Oh
Yep,
no.
Deathcap, what are you doing?
Tell me you have a spell that can do things.
They're still bolting like the lightning.
Yeah, no,
Wait, don't you have animal friendship?
yeah, but if they have a higher intelligence of 4, it fails automatically.
They have an intelligence of 2.
Okay, alright, so, let me cast Animal, and I took down thinking, I don't have it active. Okay, I'm gonna have to Animal Handle in this because I don't have the spell prepared.
Okay. Roll
This entire
animal handling.
situation is just oh god.
That will, in this situation, that's gonna fail. DC's gonna be 15. DC's 15 here.
Oh god.
So
You make
you're
things so
trying. You make it a little better. You make it a little better. You're like pulling them so that they won't crash into anything, and it is tearing around the bend here. Verda, you're almost getting chucked off the side, and the vampire that's following you is like super confused as he's rushing after you. Verda.
I'm saying to someone, where the hell are they going?
The horses are like, yeah.
If he tried us to follow his direction, nope, we went the other way.
Everyone's like bouncing around inside the cart. The horses like are like galloping, and I'm just like hitting the side of the cart repeatedly. It's chaos. There's like
Part of the
screaming.
plan.
Verda,
Things are falling out of my coat.
do you have any animal handling?
No, I don't think I do. That would make no sense.
Meredith, what are you doing?
How far away is what's his face?
What's his face is standing. He doesn't actually. He's not able to catch up with you very well, but he's about as fast as the horses. So he's maintaining a constant distance from you guys. He's not really getting too close or too far.
Is it within 30 feet?
Yes, he's like 30 feet at very edge.
Okay, can I cast blindness deafness on him?
Yeah, you can. That's awesome.
Blind him so he can't see us.
What does that look like?
Then you can go run him over.
Okay, so as per usual, I have to like peel one of my hands off the cart at the same hand I flipped him off with, and I'm still like bouncing back and forth on the cart, and I try to like bite my hand, and the blow the mist backwards, but it's like I'm jostling up and down as I do this, and it flies forward and just hits him in the face and covers the entire kind of mask area where his face would be in like a red mist.
That's awesome. You cast the spell, so that's a success. But as he fails with a 14, he's going to use one of his legendary resistances to just succeed anyways. I keep forgetting monsters have this. So as you cast blindness deafness, it stalls him for just a second. So that is a success. Your first try is it's mainly a failure. So you guys are off in the wrong area here. Round 2, Paddywhack.
All right. Let's try to get control again. Because goddamn it, we need these horses. God damn it.
As you're making it a little better. Again, you're not crashing, but you're not able to get control of them either.
Are we able to get them to at least turn this way?
They're about to this well by this point. You're turning them down this road. Deathcap. Yeah, I like that actually. That's
It
great.
just poofs it up. It goes.
I'm gonna use my inspiration for animal handling.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Oh
God
my,
damn
okay,
it.
That's only one. That's only one. Inspiration.
Wait.
Yeah!
Yeah.
You grab hold of the reins.
Audible celebration.
Pull all the way around the horses. You get them under control, and they do a full U-turn all the way around, and you start whipping them, and they start moving all the way back up this road here, and you're on track again.
Make them run him over.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They actually come very close. Okay, if they will run him over if Verda succeeds on your next check. Verda, what are you doing?
Okay, let's see.
What skill or spell are you gonna use here?
Should I upcast blindness deafness?
If you want to do that, that's a guaranteed success.
That seems like a waste of time, but maybe.
You're like,
Oh,
damn
no,
it, that
do it.
didn't work.
You said it would be a guaranteed success, so do it.
Let's try it with more blood.
Yeah, let's try it with
casting
a
the
little
spell
bit.
is gonna be a success.
Third level or fourth?
Go as high as you
Go as high as you can. I won't waste
Full
it.
power. Full power.
Alright, blindness deafness.
4th level.
Full power.
I'm gonna give him disadvantage. Yeah, he fails.
Yay.
He's not gonna use. Ooh, you succeed the check. So the horses, as the blindness deafness mist sticks to his face, he is gonna use another legendary assistance to automatically succeed it. But the horses plow right into him, just trample him over, and you guys are turning around the bend, moving this way. But it's at this point you see guards filtering down the streets out over towards you, carrying spears, getting ready to block up all the exits. Alright.
Oh shit, I lost all that blood for guards.
Well, they're not really gonna do much. They're only in this exit and this exit, not this way. Okay, round 3.
I'm going out fast.
Anyway,
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna take the reins and turn them this way, and turn them towards the exit.
do so. Make any handling check, please.
Oh no, Deathcap succeeded his.
That's,
so
no, actually, what do you want to? Is this like a vehicle check? Land vehicles? Land vehicles.
Yeah, I'm proficient with land vehicles.
Perfect. So make a land
Horses are
vehicles check.
Other proficiency.
I thought I was gonna see a number, so I was very confused when I saw other proficiency.
Yeah.
I'm proficient, so I guess I add my proficiency, but I should have added my proficiency bonus to this
What
then.
does land
which would have
vehicles require?
Let me check
ID land
because
vehicle skill. What's this? Tool ability check. Dex check. So this is like wisdom or intelligence. Let's go.
yeah, it's just like animal handling, but I'm actually
let's
proficient
do
with it.
animal handling, but add your +3.
Awesome. It actually did good. All right, I'm on maybe 15.
15 +3, 18. That succeeds.
Oh no, that's with the +3.
Oh, that's okay. Perfect then. So that means it beats it. You
Yep.
pull
So
on
yeah,
the
turn
reins,
them down this way.
The horses whinny and neigh, and the cartwheels like leave skid marks on the cobblestones, and you're still going. The guards are like, catch them, get them! Like they're trying to chase you, but they can't do much. Okay, now
Nope.
Cap.
Alright, so now that Patty has the horses under control, I'm gonna like move to the back, and as I get to the back, I'm gonna go ahead and like with my hand kind of open it. As I blow, I'm casting fog cloud.
Casting fog cloud. Awesome. You cast fog cloud. You drop. Yep. Go ahead. Are we saying something?
Oh yeah, no, sorry. Sorry.
So this globe of darkness just appears, this like fog, I guess, that is swirling around, covering your escape. And yeah, it blocks off behind you. That is awesome. So you just get free leeway, and these guards are not catching up with you. However, Edging is going to be put off. He's actually going to be put off by this. He's going to be confused. He's not going to know which way to go. For the sake of, that's an automatic success. That's a success. So we got 2 successes so far. If Verda succeeds this, you guys can get all the way across the bridge with no issues at all. Verda, what are you doing?
What am I even? I don't know yet.
You're almost in the home stretch.
What?
You are in the home stretch.
Well, I have to look through my spells now because I didn't think of anything. Should I cast? No, I don't think casting Witch Bolt is a good idea in this situation.
No.
It's
I
constant.
just had a fantastic idea, but I'd like you to figure out your own.
Something that'll help block our way. Do you have any kind of manipulation spells?
So, what does chromatic orb even do? I forget.
It's an attack spell.
Yep, it's an attack spell.
Okay.
It conjures a bolt of elemental damage of your choice. Yep.
Do they have a steel chromatic bolt?
No, unfortunately,
Silver?
it's all. No, that'd be a bullet.
What?
It's called the
A
bullet.
silver one. What
In
should
a
I
perfect-
do?
In a perfect world, what would you do here? If you could do anything.
I'd probably just chromatic orb this bitch or something. I don't know.
He's not here yet. Your horse.
Oh, he's not here yet?
He's actually going to be
He's
right
the
about here.
fog
If you
cloud.
want, he shows up, but he's not being put off by most of your stuff. He's almost as fast as your horse is right now. With like a little bit more oomph, they might just be able to get across the bridge.
What the hell does real sickness do? I'm sorry, I'm having
You're
to
good, you're good. It's fine.
I'm having to let me just display this in the chat.
Fitness. That's another energy
That's
attack.
another attack. Yep.
Are you trying to do something like steroid the horse?
Long
Is that what you're
strider.
suggesting? Steroiding the horses?
There it is! Tattywhack figured out what I was thinking.
Long strider. Ah.
Long stride the horses.
Oh, I didn't think of. I usually use it on myself, so I couldn't.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
didn't
say you
remember
can use
that.
that on other creatures. It's a touch spell.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't
Yeah,
know
it's a
that.
touch spell. You can't use
I should upcast it.
Cool.
If you
I
upcast
should
it, if you
upcast
put it at
it.
second level, that can affect 2 creatures. It can affect both horses if you wanted to.
All right, then we're doing that. I should have.
Since I'm just like, since you were getting kind of confused about that, I was just like, I usually would let you figure it out on your own, but I guess just keep this moving a little
Yeah.
bit. That also works.
I
I know that
I
because
hop in the
don't have
cart.
this spell. I have this spell.
Yep.
Yeah. I hop into the cart and I just slap the asses of both of the horses.
Okay.
Like, go, horses, go!
And immediately they start zooming. They go right past the Malcolm Hedging as he's bursting from this alleyway. Extremely fast. They skid right across the bridge. Haru, you notice this bullet of a carriage just going right under you. Your time to jump.
Yeah, well, I think I need to do a check, but that thing's
hell
moving
yeah.
so fast.
Can you
What
make a dexterity check for me?
Holy crap.
Sorry
Dex
about that.
check.
And then we're gonna get
Oh
Sarah,
my
who's also doing
God.
pretty much
I got saving throws. There's my
just the
dexterity.
dexterity check.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Oh, we will be going back to Taruscan for a while.
Oh, yeah, no. Also, this lasts for 1 hour.
15.
Oh my god!
Was it DC
I mean-
15?
DC is
15?
15, because this is a skill challenge.
Oh.
DC is 15.
Jesus, that was
Every
lucky.
DC here is 15. So
All right.
you jump off of this ledge, landing, and you split right through right through the caravan's tarp that's over the top, and you kind of
Right.
rip a hole in that, unfortunately. But you do land straight in the center. Sarah, you're doing the same thing, or actually jumping from the side.
Yeah.
Right, roll a dexterity check.
Oh man,
Speed for 1 whole hour. Oh yeah.
we're not gonna roll 3 above that.
Aw.
Oh.
So you jump out into the just leap, trying to catch onto it, but the cart goes so fast you were not ready for that. Haru had a vantage point. You didn't have that luxury.
Just bounce off of it.
We're gonna get back to that in 2 seconds. Silren,
Holy
you
crap.
kick
What is it now?
this. Can you roll unarmed strike real quick? Just roll attack.
Oh.
See how,
Flowing wall.
how solidly you kick it. Oh hell yeah! You
Oh,
said
boom.
it's spinning. It comes all the way back up to the top, and then as you leap out the window, shattering the glass. Can you make an acrobatics check for me?
No!
Oh,
You're taking 2d6 points of falling damage.
56.
3. Take 3 points of damage.
3. Oh no!
Oh no, 3 damage. And then how are you trying to catch up to this carriage?
I see
I
it.
try to teleport into any shadowy spots.
It's definitely shadowy. There's no lights in the carriage, so as you teleport,
The
you're just gonna
daylight?
there's the daylight's off now, right? Is it
Yeah,
off?
the daylight's like all the way back over here.
I think.
Oh,
Okay, Death
okay.
Cap, I
Then
need
yeah.
you to confirm it for me. Is the daylight still here?
I'm checking right now.
Okay.
Like, I thought he just like cast it on like, you know, one of these lamps that like made it like super bright.
oh, cool. Yeah. The one that was right next to him.
It lasts for
Cool
1.
image.
I'll drop. It's not a concentration spell.
Okay.
Um,
I always thought it was on like little lamps.
Oh no, I hit it directly in front of him.
Okay, so that works. It's just in that specific spot. So, Silren, you teleport right into the middle of this carriage, right next to Karu, and now the only one left is Zeroth. And it's at this point that the drawbridge comes crashing down, and standing on the other side is the vampire, Malcolm Hedging. And Zeroth, you look over your shoulder, you see him as lightning streaks across the sky. He just says,
Hello there.
and we're gonna go on another 10-minute break, as I have got to go use the restroom and then get back to this and finish up this chase scene. And
Wow.
awesome.
Yeah.
You guys can have you got a little while to think. I'll be right back.
Holy crap.
We discussed no one get off.
I can use Stern Whip for that extended length, and then you guys be back on.
When I
And then
said 5 or 10 minutes, I meant 5 or 10 seconds, because I'm back.
Okay.
How close to the cart is Zaroff right now? What happened when he tried to grab the cart? Did he get dragged along with it? How
Nope,
far away is
just,
he from
he
the
just
cart?
straight up missed. So he's about, right now, he's about 40 feet from him.
Shit.
Glad I didn't get up and leave while you were taking the break.
Yeah.
Taking the break.
I'm
It's
imagining
like,
at the speed we're moving, we can't possibly stop the cart in time to really.
Nope.
Nope.
Those horses are not stopping.
Right.
Yeah.
Leave him behind either, because he's more muscle.
Yeah.
He's more muscle. We don't want to leave him behind.
yeah.
Alright,
These horses aren't.
We're going to, with plan, yeet the goblin.
Yeah.
Wait,
These horses aren't stopping for an hour, so.
Verta.
Can I just sprint up to the cart with 40 feet of movement?
Oh, right, he can range.
Hang on. Deathcap, were you gonna say something?
Because I was going to ask Verta to cast Long Stride on me. I can wild shape into a hearse and then get them.
You want to combo
Oh.
those two things?
You can be a speed horse too.
Yeah, because it's not a concentration spell.
We'd have to just stop the other
Oh.
speed horses.
Great
Nope.
idea.
Going. Like, we just keep going as far as possible.
And then
Someone's
Pi-
about to get
Deathcap
Annabelle.
horse can catch up. Deathcap horse can catch up.
Hang on.
back behind me to slow him down. And then shape it so that me and Zaroff won't get hit.
Can the horse carry Zeroth though?
Yeah, horses actually have have crazy weight capacity.
Yeah, I was just wondering if he was over medium sized.
Oh no, I'm gonna wild shape into a war hearse.
Alright.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Or a hell dog, or whatever the heck they're called.
Well, I mean, no matter what we turn into, like,
Hellhound.
would be able to hold him up. Hold
Well,
up.
that's speed and power, right.
Okay.
They're up riding
In the
Cerberus.
meantime,
I
I'm
want to see
hitting that
that
vampire with
banner.
the fireball I was preparing.
I want to make that banner.
You launch
By
your
the way, I
fireball.
was supposed to hit. Yeah, I think I lost the
Immediately.
ability to do the fireball while I was jumping, right? Because
Right.
it was so damn fast.
Yep, it was really, really fast. You had to focus on that, but you can now cast your fireball.
All right, so fireball. While they're doing what they're doing, I'm gonna cast fireball at the damn.
He's using his last
Vampire.
legendary resistance of the day to automatically succeed, taking half damage.
But guess what? The bridge is made of wood.
It is. It'll
Right,
take
right.
a burn though.
Means that it burns.
It burns.
Start burning.
Burns. All right, so
Karu
double
launches the
fireball.
fireball. Zeroth starts sprinting. Deathcap jumps off the horse midair, wild shapes into a warhorse, and okay, so the fireball scorches the bridge. Some of the turns everything. Turns the whole bridge black, leaving fire flickering across the whole surface. And even though it was erupting right on him, he is scattered into bats once again, and then reforms again.
So now he is walking away from the fire, just like he was, in the epic slow-mo walking
He is.
thing. Right.
And at this point, Deathcap slows down a little bit. Zeroth, you catch onto the reins, sling your leg over, and land right on Deathcap's back as you guys are all riding off into the sunset. And you are clear and heist successful.
I want to lean. I want to lean down to
failed
death.
successfully.
Sorry, go ahead.
Heist failed successfully.
I want to lean down to Deathcap and just go, "Oh, how the turns have tabled."
I'm just gonna A in response.
Like what?
Okay, so normally it's Deathcap that's riding a Zeroth. So now it's the other way around. As Zeroth is riding horse Deathcap.
Oh no, I got that part. You're like what? Not. I'm like what? I just sometimes I say that and I shouldn't.
Continue riding off as the very tip of the sun begins to peek out above the horizon.
Jesus Christ.
And you guys ride off, leaving Taruskin behind you. And we are pulling ourselves back over to the map of Western. Why is there a giant card? What the fuck? Where did that come from?
And now it's the lake of the Four of Spades or something.
For diamonds,
Whatever.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where the hell did it come from?
We made it out. Wait, what about
didn't know.
Annabella?
I mean, are we fast forwarding
no.
through the fact that we had to stop and then reload the cart and all this stuff and switch things? Is that okay?
Are you gonna leave that? Hang on. This is not something.
You're gonna leave that.
You were getting chased by a vampire and the guards of this town. Are you
Right.
Are you gonna go back and try to get this cart back? Because if so, we can't skip over that. That's gonna be rough.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I don't think the vampire is much of a problem if the sun is coming up, but the guards might be like Monty Pythoning their way over here. I don't know, but we may have to get all of Patty's stuff off the cart and into the wagon, and we got to get.
The only things that Patty has, like ever since she left King's Gate, has been Abel, Annabella, my mule, and that cart. That's like all her other stuff is in her backpack or in her bag of holding. Like
You could theoretically command Abel to do something.
if we pass by and I just yell at Abel, release Annabella and run.
Get on the cart, right?
Yeah.
Is that,
As you
is that
guys-
okay for us?
Yeah.
The thing is, like he wouldn't really suffer from exhaustion, so you just like boom, 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 boom behind us.
What is his speed? What's Abel's speed?
40 feet.
So he's good.
But Abel's a great name.
Yeah. Why? Oh wait,
Yeah,
so he can
Abel.
keep up with the he can keep up with the cart just fine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, quickest way to release Annabella would actually be to destroy the cart. Ironically enough.
All
So, Yeah.
Abel is able to keep up through.
yeah, so,
40
yeah,
foot
just quickly,
speed.
like,
Okay. It is a 2 days journey to Ravisac, where you guys are right now in Cheruska. Are you taking the main road?
Are we taking the main road? Well, are there other roads?
There is only one straight road to Ravisac.
we might want to take a different, so are there any, like, side roads or anything that's maybe longer but are more
Yeah,
windy?
there is actually a side road that leads to the western side of Ravisac, but it would require passing right next to the Ebony Wastes.
Honestly, that's perfectly fine. Taking the long way is perfectly fine because we need to get any kinds of guards off of our trail. They may assume that we take the shortest way, but taking the longer way,
Yeah.
pull them off.
So you veer off the main road into the woods.
Yeah,
Imposing
yeah.
pine trees, casting great shadows along the streets here. And the first day of travel, Okay, so you're traveling along this wagon, heading along. Everything seems fine. Most of the day goes fine. Who is leading the carriage here?
Does anyone else have vehicle proficiency?
You Death Cat just left roll 20 bucks.
I'm logging in again.
Okay, gotcha. I was like, did your power just go out or something? You alright?
I was assuming that Paddywhack was driving because she likes carts so much.
Yeah, it's more just like, and partially out of because nerves.
Right.
Like she needs to be in control of something, because otherwise she might actually freak out.
Are we lost, everybody? Are we traveling in?
You're traveling along the road.
Yeah,
But
a lot
not
is
the main
hitting.
road, to a on a different road. To
Yeah,
Ravisac.
slightly longer road.
The first day of travel passes almost completely uneventfully.
Excellent.
Although, as you're traveling along the road, you notice a singular person who's also walking along the road coming towards you. This person is dressed in a dark cloak, and he has a hood pulled low over his face, but you can notice, interestingly, that his skin is the color of like burnt Sierra, almost like a sand dune, but a little bit more leathery. And there are two stumps that are holding up the hood a little bit on his forehead. as if there used to be horns there that were lopped off. And as he's moving towards you guys, you can see the glitter of barrels of pistols at his sides. Dane.
Gunslinging Hellboy.
Dane. You have been hired by the King of Western Telbaris in Sinica up here to slay the dragon known as Asgard Sorzoth in Chorus. But in order to get a little bit more information, you've sought out this group of people that were said to have some connection to someone who had known Asgard Sorzoth and had a bit of a vendetta against him, Ben Ramsick Urkelblade. And as you're traveling along this road, you had caught up with the adventuring party here. And interestingly, you found them fleeing a little town, Teruskin. And you were trying to figure out what's the best way to talk to them, ask for their information. And as you're walking along this road, you notice them, and they notice you. What are you doing?
Wait a minute, is this another player?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering
Dane.
about.
I'm sorry, I just came back.
Oh, shit. Dane.
So who is Dane?
Dane,
Yeah.
you are on this road. You have been hired by the King
Opening.
of Fulkosh, or the King of Western Telbaris, in Sinica, to slay the great dragon Asgard Sorzoth in Chorus. Did you catch all that, or have you not been here?
Yeah.
So as you're on this road, you see the party. What are you doing? You're looking for them for information from Ben Ramsick Nurgleblade, who assumedly had some information on Asgard Sorzoth and a vendetta against him. Not seeing him among them just yet, so you're a little interested. What are you doing right now?
He's multitasking. He's gonna play 15 different characters.
Like, honestly, Patty's first instinct is just to ignore because we are in a hurry.
I'm going to stand in their way.
Just run him over!
Paddywhack, you
Run him
notice
over.
this figure stepping out right in front of your cart.
Hit the pedestrian!
Okay, I'm gonna roll a d20. Above 10, I'm gonna stop. Below 10, I'm running him the fuck over.
How many,
What? Okay.
Wait,
Yeah,
no, wait,
yeah, let's
don't,
run him
no,
over.
hold it. Yeah, we don't know who this guy is, right? There's a guy with the horns, he's got a gun-slinging guy.
Okay,
Yeah,
maybe
Wait a
not.
minute.
Like, for all we know, this guy could actually be part of the,
Ken and
know,
Wayne.
yeah,
Ken.
this could be part of the Ken and Moline for all we know.
Now the real
We can't
question.
trust anyone.
The real question
You can't
is:
trust anyone in this place.
can Alex/Silverin/Dane still do Dane's voice? So you guys are you're pushing the cart along closer. They're closer to you, Dane, and they're still going. They're going full force.
Halt. I need to speak with Ben Ramsey.
We got saved by the dice.
Yeah,
Hold on
that's
one
an
second.
awesome voice.
1 second.
Yeah,
So
the
Dane,
guy ourselves a southern man.
Yeah,
you say halt.
stops the cart, but it's very close. And like one of the horses even just like in his face. That's how close it is.
I'll pet the horse.
Pet the horse. Run your hand along its mane.
Are you
It's a
crazy?
little bit more western.
It's a little bit more Western now. He adapted a different accent.
Are you crazy? You don't get in front of a carriage.
It's not the first time I've done it.
Oh my
Anyway,
God.
where's
Like,
Ben Ramsick?
I stand up.
what's that?
You know Ben Ramsick Nurgleblade.
Yeah, sort of. I'm looking for him.
Looking for him? For what reason?
He's got information on a dragon.
I get off the cart.
Over at Carhu.
I get off the cart. I have
Wagon. It's a wagon
I
now.
have dire news then. Ben Ramsek fell. He was traveling with us, and he fell in battle.
That's bad news. When exactly did this happen?
He fell in the battle of King's Gate. We were fighting the demon Zolorazok. You may not have heard of this battle as of yet because it was very, very recent.
Okay,
Have I heard of it?
can I out of game correct that? Because I remember how Ben Ramsey died. It was after the battle at
Yeah, he did dance, but that's irrelevant, right?
Yeah,
Because
he-
Brad
he-
Johnson
he was hero's
died essentially around that time. This just sounds like a. I'm saying this because it's a hero's death rather than just like.
I mean, technically he died a hero's death, but this is a little bit more of a hero's death.
yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
I think
Do you want hero's death A or hero's death B?
Right.
Hero's
He
death
got
A,
stomped
please.
by. He got stomped.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fact check.
Technically,
got
that's when he was
cursed-
also supposed to die
cursed by-
anyways. Was hero death A?
Right. I could fill in more detail if necessary, but I don't know who this guy is yet. Traveler?
Well, that's not good. Thank you.
Is this the only reason you're traveling this way?
For the most part.
You see, we've grown quite close to Ben Ramsek. He actually wrangled, he actually grappled a wyvern. I mean, it was a terrible loss to
That's
when he
exceedingly
fell.
dangerous.
Yes, we were a bit
He sounds like
surprised.
my kind of guy.
Do you know him, or you just heard of the man?
Simply heard of him. Heard
Ah,
that he had information.
regarding the dragon.
The dragon. What's the name of the dragon again?
Asgard Sorzov.
Hesgar Zor?
I'm gonna paste it in chat just because it's kind of good.
Asgard Sorzov.
It's just like, fuck this name.
Did we happen to know?
Asgard
Sorzov.
Did we happen to know of him taking down those cities?
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
orb
Oh, this
thing.
is the dragon who took down the cities in the north.
This is the dragon that killed Ben Ramsek's family.
Yes. Did we know that from Ben Ramsek? I don't remember he ever shared
I
that.
believe that's up to Ben Ramsek or
Right. Ben Ramsey did tell you guys that, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, he kind of
So-
ranted a little bit at you, but then you kind of lost track as he went into Primordial. But he did mention that he lost people that were important to him, to that fucker.
We'd be willing to share with you Ben Ramsek's travels if you traveled with us for a while on the wagon here. I'm assuming there's plenty of room on this wagon. It'd be very interesting to hear and share with you because we don't have much hope of allies these days in this world, it seems.
Am I going in the same direction as them?
You were looking for them, but you're actually going far north up to Horus.
We can help.
I'm still in the general
That's the
direction.
general direction. You could join them if you wanted.
Yeah.
We can give you a ride, I think, right? If that's all right with the driver.
Sure, why not? Let's pick up more weirdos. Seriously. Ever
Hey,
since
if you
I
want
ever since I
a
met you-
weirdo,
Since
talk to my
I
brother,
met
Morty.
Morty Veltro. Morty Veltro.
Wait a minute, did he just mention Morty Valtro?
Yep. You just
Wait a
name dropped
minute, you know
Morty.
my master Morty Valtro?
Oh, you're the beloved apprentice of my brother. Yeah. I certainly will join you guys then.
What is your name again?
Name's Dane. Dane Becker.
You are Dane?
Yep.
Oh god.
I have to catch you up on our travels then.
Oh my god.
Oh my
That
goodness.
perfectly leeways into the sessions. The campaign summary. Awesome.
Yes. But all right. So, is he joining us?
Yes.
All right. So I imagine that we're rattling along on the road now.
Yeah.
So, Dane, Ben Ramsek, Deathcap, and a few others. We met while we joined a guard caravan charged to transport a noblewoman to the town of Shurn. Now, you might remember the Western Telbarian legend portending that when the wyverns of Mount Balzor fly north again, it will rain fire and brimstone. Of course, the first day of our travel with the caravan, we were set upon by a flight of wyverns. One of these is the ones that Ben Ramsek grappled. At the cost of all the lives of all but a few, we defeated the wyverns. They regrouped and continued on the road, only to come upon a burning town with a black obelisk made of pure flamerin. Pure flamerin, actually. It was here that we battled Tursicon Nightbleeder, the former leader of the King's Reviled, known to you all as the Ken and Ween. We escaped with our lives and continued to Shurn. Upon arrival in the town, we quickly became aware of a plague among the residents. Investigating the plague, we discovered the peculiar coincidence that we all, but our since-fallen comrade Ben Ramsek, were brought to Shurn to attend a funeral. They were all sent by Father Albulio von Vanguard. This may be a name that you heard speaking with Morty. We only found out about him later, though. Now, I had received a mysterious note from von Vanguard saying that Morty Valtro had fallen and would be buried in Shurn, which is the reason why I was going. This was deeply disturbing because Morty had carried one of the 8 vestiges, as you remember, of the Arcane Octad. You know this?
Yeah.
It is well known that any mage who attunes to more than one of these artifacts would become nearly all-powerful. It was essential that as Morty's successor, I did not allow this to happen. So, upon his death, the 7 other members of the Octad would undoubtedly be looking for the vestige. I needed to get to him first, to uphold the balance. Now, my friend Deathcap here also joined us. Deathcap, why did you join the party?
Be honest, I forgot his name. The creepy old guy that thought you were his dad.
Yeah, von Vanguard.
He showed up one day, and told me the location of the carriage, and I went thinking food, and well, that's how I got here.
I guess since we're all traveling together, it'd be great to hear from the others. Because, yes, believe it or not, we're not that well acquainted as of now. Only Deathcap and I are the remaining of the original party that got together.
Yeah, I kind of want to hear more about Shurn and why you guys have such bad reactions when it's brought up.
But this is a good question. Well, while we entered Shurn, with the assistance of Abinok the Apothecary, who was the town apothecary at Shurn, he ended up actually being a changeling. We began to brew. Let's see what is going on here. Yeah. So there was an issue. There was a. What is this? Yeah.
They were odds in the
right here. The flawed thing. I gotta remember where was. I see. Yeah, that's right. This is right. So yes, there was a disease, as we said, but it turns out that there was a slod infestation. That's what this illness was about. With the aid of this Abinok, the apothecary, we brewed an antidote to the plague. It turns out that the noblewoman we were actually transporting, her mother, Volra von Volvertz, was actually a slod, and so it was trying to take over the town. As if this weren't enough trouble, there were Hafinai, Arath, and Althalon, who were at work trying to summon the demon Zalorazok, the beast of Gamoran. Before our antidote was ready, we followed Arath and Althalon into the catacombs below Shurn. This is not a very great memory, actually, and confronted them near a portal in the catacombs. Arath escaped through the portal with Kithild. There was another vestige of the Octad that had mysteriously shown up here at Shurn. Something must have happened to another Octadic archwizard. This is quite a dark omen. We ended up following Arath into the portal, which teleported us to Muckwater Swamp. Tracking Arath, we came upon a ziggurat, where he and 6 other cultists were able to summon the demon. We tried to fight him there, but couldn't defeat him, especially since he wielded the sword Cthild. We chased down Arath after Zalorazok left the scene, and Arath unwisely let slip that Zalorazok would take King's Gate within a few weeks. So we struggled back to Shurn to find that the Sigil Alliance, you may know of these guys, the Guild of Artificers, had discovered our brewing cure and distributed to the citizens, staving off the threat of the Slot infestation.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
You remember? At this point,
Yeah, there was a big excursion. It was a big excursion of a lot of members.
Ah,
I wasn't part of it,
guild.
but I definitely heard about it.
So there, you remember a little bit of our discomfort with the Slots and Shurn, then you know a bit of this.
Well, I didn't really know what it was all about. It was just a lot of the members just kind of basically got up and left. I only heard about it afterwards, about the whole Slot thing. Honestly, didn't believe it, but now, yeah. Anyway, back to the story.
Oh, I see. At this point, though, we were in desperate need to reach King's Gate to warn the people of Zalorazok's plan to invade. Travel to King's Gate would have been impossible by foot or carriage. The only way to get there in time would be via the portal network. You know the portal network, I imagine. The nearest portal to be found was in the elven city of Juvla. It's hard to say. Elven city of Juvla. We arrived in Juvla, and after some difficulty were able to teleport to King's Gate. We notified King Tormio VI of the impending arrival of the demon, and helped fortify the city. We fought in the Battle of King's Gate, and were able to drive him and his minions back to Avexis. Tragically, King Tormil fell in battle, and power was taken by Duke Prince Everard of Blackheart from across the Redaunt. The Jester, Laneroon, quickly bewitched Everard, who then reinstated the Edict of Vex Mortem. So traveling the road like this, alone, is not exactly safe. Now, Ben Ramsik fell shortly after, I believe. Was it Tursicon Nightbleeder that took him down?
Yeah, it was Tursicon.
Yeah, Tursicon Nightbleeder took Ben Ramsik down while we were trying to escape the city. Luckily, Paddywhack here was able to help us with our egress.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, Patty, you could tell us a little bit more about you, since we haven't had the moment to breathe to find out.
Well, not much to tell. My dad used to be a member of the Sigil Alliance, and my mom used to be the assistant in the in the Kingsgate Library. So, pretty normal-ish life. They're not around anymore. Demons took them. Killed the ones that did it, so yeah. They destroyed my initial wagon, then I got the replacement cart, and I was actually thinking of leaving. I was actually thinking of going to leave to become a traveling merchant before the whole demon invasion happened, and the Sigil Alliance was conscripted to help with that. So, yep. Then things happened, and now I'm with you guys. And honestly,
taking us on
has changed my life. I'm not sure which way it's changed it, though.
Yes. Deathcap, where did he go? He hasn't got a very good memory of this Tursicon Nightbleeder. Anyway. I'd like to hear more about Zaroth and Verda and Silran. We actually are just, I believe, gathering together to try to protect each other from this Vex Mortem edict. It's something that I think nobody's very safe from.
Alright. Now backstory sharing. Share as much as you want. Zaroth, Verda, and Silran, and Dane.
Who's up?
Well, I guess I'll share first. Obviously, I'm a Goliath. I'm from the Morag Mountains, belonging to. I was once part of a powerful tribe known as the Thunu Kalathi, and being born smaller, I was more into the books and all that, but still a decently strong warrior. So we went to battle with the... what was it? and we went to battle with another rival tribe, and I ended up fighting but standing in the back lines. Well, the leader of the tribe, Kravak, was standing back along with me when Gorn, the leader of the other tribe, came up and attacked and was fixing to deal a finishing blow to Kravak. So I stepped in, killed Gorn, and grabbed his goggles and pull out the dark vision goggles I have. Well, Kravak, even though he was hurt, was still strong, and he stood up, knocked me down, and told me if I told anyone what happened here, he would have me killed. A couple weeks go by, and I'm just doing my normal duties around the camp, and Kravak and some of his people attack me and kick me out of the tribe and giving me the name Forsaken and taking my clan name. And they said it was because I was too small and too weak for battle, when in reality I knew it was because I had killed Gorn, and Kravak had taken that honor from me, and now going by the name of Kravak Gornslayer Thunukalathi. Because in Goliath, with the Goliaths, the middle part of your name is an accomplishment you had. So he took and stole that from me and claims that he killed the rival tribe's leader and kicked me out. And about 2 days after I was kicked out, y'all found me in that tavern.
Well, Gornslayer, because to me, you'd be Gornslayer. We appreciate everything you've done for us the past few days.
No thanks needed. I needed to get away from Taruskin anyway before he sent men down to find me. And plus I plan on going back once I get strong enough to take him down.
Well, I can't think of a better way for you to get strong than facing the challenge that we have to face. Because it'll either strengthen us or kill us. As it killed Ben
What better way to get stronger? Or die honorably in battle.
Indeed. I'm quite curious about Verda. You don't burn in the sunshine, but you're clearly some sort of vampire. Verda. I'm looking at her. I don't know that she's responding, though.
Verda, you're muted.
Oh yeah, sorry. Have I been
She may have been eating.
Yeah,
yeah, I may have been talking this entire time. Not the entire time because everyone else was talking. I was just waiting, but
Yeah,
I forgot I
you
had
were muted.
So,
yeah. So okay. So I'm gonna be totally just like trying to look away and like get distracted by everything else. I'm like, oh, look at that butterfly! Like just totally, like I'm like sweating.
so yeah, I'm just looking like askance at Verda and like, okay. Of course, yeah, unusual person. Maybe Sillerin can say something.
Yes, well, I was orphaned as a child. Managed to find a traveling food cart passing by my home village. And the owner adopted me. Sort of. I became a chef in his wagon, and we traveled around the world serving food for people. And that is how I became a master chef. Though, of course, being a traveling food wagon, we would run into our fair share of bandits, and we had to know how to fight. And that is how I got my fighting style as well, from the head chef.
Awesome.
Fascinating.
After a while, I learned about the secret recipe that had been lost to time, the leftover. And I desired to seek it out and find it. And so I left the wagon and began my journey about 2 years ago.
Do you know where to look?
I know it is out there. Beyond that, no.
Ah. That's quite optimistic. We could use a little optimism. Dane, what was your last story with Morty? My master, I miss deeply. We've seen him while we were in Juvla. We were able to converse with an avatar from beyond the grave. But the interaction was far too short. What do you remember of my old master?
The last time I was with Morty, that was probably about 100 years ago. I believe we were on the other side of the Redoubt. It was only for a few years that we were over there, but we managed to take on this band of cultists that were not being very kind to the neighboring folk. He managed to trip him up with his grease spell. Oh, that's his favorite spell.
He loved that spell.
And then, of course, he made them extra crispy with the fireball.
Grease, followed by Fireball, his calling card.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I never quite got the knack of the grease part, but I did get the Fireball.
And then, I think we did another mission after that. Still over there in the other side of the Redoubt. And we managed to face off against a giant and its entire clan. We managed to also bring in one of Morty's other apprentices at the time. And I believe, what was his name again?
Put those in the chat.
Do I just come up with a name, or...
Go ahead.
Okay. Galen Crush.
Nice.
Nice.
He was quite the muscular-looking wizard. Never seen a wizard like him.
I remember Galen. I remember him from training.
That's so. He's still around. Good to hear.
No, many, many moons ago.
Ah.
You couldn't beat him in anything that involved force, of course. Any wrestling, I would have to stay out of it.
Yep. He was quite the wizard. Strange, but very, very much like Morty. And, yeah, we took on the entire giant clan with my own apprentice and his. It was quite the spectacle. Then after that, I hadn't seen him again for a couple of years. We kept in touch. He would message me with the sending spell, and I'd respond. But, yeah, it's been 100 years since I last saw my brother.
Oh my god.
The sending stone, this is the thing that let me know that he died. Of course, you know how those spells work. His sending stone crumbled. I knew he was gone then.
Not the first time he's died. Though, this might be the first time he's died to a demon.
Ah. Well, maybe we can get him back again somehow. It would be very useful. Indeed, I hope that we can help you find or give you some information of use. Unfortunately, Van Ramsek is no longer with us, but he did have a deep, deep need to attack that dragon.
I see.
It killed his entire family, you see.
Ah, that's why he has information on. Or had, I guess.
Yeah. No, actually, DM, do we know anything that would be of use to Dane that might have gotten to us through talking with Ben Ramsik, or is it something that we can not be helpful at all about?
From bits of banter between you and Ben Ramsik, we glean that this dragon was known for being extremely greedy, and it would go out of its way every time to accumulate more and more wealth, and that it was extremely arrogant and cocky, just like all dragons, but to an extreme degree, where it would most likely let in its most feared enemy completely free of any sort of caution or protection, just to make sure that the enemy knew how rich and powerful he was. So Asgard Zorzoth was a massively cocky dragon.
He's a
and
giga
that was
dragon.
his greatest weakness. That he would let you in if you just if you is it portend to his no, I don't know. If you pertain to his
what's the word?
Wealth.
Flattery.
If you flatter him and project an air of interest in his riches and his power, then you'll definitely get into his. Yeah, you have to cater to that kind of.
You need to pander to him. Pander to his ego, his wealth.
He's very egotistical.
You need to pander.
Yeah, I see.
That was his biggest weakness.
I see. It's a hubris.
Hubris. There you go. That's all you gotta say. That's all I had to say. Pretty much. Extreme hubris.
Covering up, pandering to.
Pandering.
I don't know if that's quite right, but it's a cylinder.
It's the closest term I can think of, anyway.
Indulge. That'll work. Pander's indulge.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Pander, indulge, whichever.
Man. So we passed this information along to Dane and in the conversation.
Cool.
That'll be quite useful. Thank you.
So where do you head, ultimately?
Where am I headed?
Yeah.
Horus, which was the city that Karu used.
Horus is destroyed.
Yeah,
right there.
He's heading to Chorus to go confront the dragon.
That's where the dragon is. We know this.
Yep.
That is exceedingly dangerous. That's stupid to go alone.
Yes. How about this? Actually,
I'm meeting up with my current apprentice.
I don't want to throw Alex under the bus, but Silrin, but we could offer to accompany Dane to attack the dragon after we've taken out the Clockwork Coven with his assistance. But that seems like an overload for Silrin's character.
Silrin's a player.
So it's player, I mean.
I think once we get across the river, I'll split up and head over towards Chorus myself.
Sounds reasonable.
You guys are heading on the other side of Lake Talthord, and I'll head on the other side. If we meet again, then that's what we'll do.
Well, it's been a great pleasure. A very welcome pleasure. In a world where everyone we meet tries to kill us.
Like half the time, yes. I mean, recently we're pretty sure we found a vampire in Teruskin.
Oh?
I mean, you found...
Well, maybe that's what I'll do after I get the dragon.
Oh my god. That was a vampire?
Maybe. I mean, Death Cat did that daylight thing that he did in the, in the ruins, and it burned him. So reasonably certain.
That was the Flash.
Didn't cross over the bridge either. So,
well,
2 points out of 5. He's probably a vampire.
You all said there would be a distraction. That was one hell of a distraction. Lightning hitting buildings, daylight blasting.
The the vampire was entirely unplanned for.
Ah,
There was also a monster in the sewers.
Yeah. Though looking back on it, it seemed like some necromantic shambling mound made of flesh. It might have been one of one of the vampire's creations.
ah. Ah,
Yeah, it had someone in its grasp as well.
It was 2.0. That's it.
But yeah, was not that entire plan was a shit show. It was my plan. It worked.
I thought, for the record, it was quite a good plan. Plans never go quite as designed.
Yeah. Plans don't usually survive contact with the enemy.
I'm just gonna be like slapping the back of, like, I'm gonna have one hand slap the other hand, and it's like there was a freaking vampire and a creepy golem inside the sewers. None of this was planned. And then I'm gonna look at Patty and it's like, you had one job and you fucked it up.
There's nothing wrong. Everything was going according to plan, and then we just ran into the unknown element. That's all. Yes, it was my plan. You don't think I know I fucked up? We didn't do proper research or anything. It was kind of a rushed plan. We needed this wagon.
Who shoots a lightning bolt at somebody that just comes out?
To be fair, I was hoping that it would knock him out. How was I supposed to know he was a fucking vampire?
Grand Theft Wagon.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what GTA 6 is.
GTW. GTW 6.
GTA 6 is just a wagon heist.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be GT
W.
GTW 1, I guess.
Amish edition.
GTA Amish edition. That's amazing.
Oh no, yeah, that's great. I love
Right,
that.
that's the best moment of the night right there. And this has been a pretty good night, but good lord. Oh my gosh. Amish edition. GTW. Amish edition.
Our session was just dedicated to stealing a wagon
That
and then
is so dumb. Okay.
I love this.
Amazing.
Great.
This is great. We
You
made a lot
guys-
of progress.
You guys are continuing along the road, and after another day or so of taking the long way around, your traveling is fairly uneventful. Yep, you're going along that way instead. You go across some rickety bridges, coming close to this massive spine of black mountains that reach the stars for almost
Can we see
jagged
Belzor from here?
rocks.
Can we see Mount Belzor in the distance?
No, it is blocked by this wall of stone. It's not quite as tall as these other mountains, and
I
it's
see.
probably a good thing you can't see it. If you could see it, then whatever was living there could also see you.
Ah,
So you are safe from prying eyes. You also can't see in. Some of you notice that flying above these mountains are wyverns and dragons that are just collecting in this area, seemingly building up forces.
that doesn't look good. I wonder if I could make armor out of wyvern hide.
you'll have to grapple one first.
I'll have Abel do it.
I'll grab
Abel can grapple for you.
Can I use its flesh to make anything?
Sure. Boots.
Yeah.
Wyvern skin boots.
Probably make better armor than boots. But yeah.
Yeah. I can't wear it, so Zeroff can have it, I guess.
Well, I mean, it'd probably be pretty light if you built it right. Like,
I mean, good point. This is probably never gonna happen. I don't know why we're doing it.
no,
You gotta
maybe,
have
but,
something to
like,
talk about, right?
Yeah.
that's something to talk about it. Well, honestly, Paddywhack could do it. I'm actually proficient in leatherworkers' tools.
Oh, fun.
Oh, awesome. We
Oh,
could
like-
collaborate.
Nope, no. I'm proficient with weavers and wood carvers tools, not leather workers. Damn it.
That's too bad because I'm gonna have you make me a wicked cool like.
Yeah.
wizard
I was like,
skill.
oh wait, I can do that. Nope. Yeah, I have weavers, smiths, wood carvers, tinkers, and thieves. I don't have a leather workers proficiency, which is
We're gonna
damn
have you make me
unfortunate.
Doctor Strange cape.
That would be awesome.
I mean, I might be able to. I could I could make them. I could make the tools at least. That's like we could just take the skin and just take it to someone like make armor, please.
Your travels.
Where are we on the road, DM?
I was just gonna say, you're after like 3 days of travel, completely uneventful, besides Dane's appearance. Begin to come out of these forests into these rolling hills. And then Hello?
Hello.
Can you guys hear me?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah?
Can you hear me?
I can hear him.
Okay.
Oh god damn it.
Yeah.
How do I just scared the shit out of me? I thought you guys couldn't hear me.
Hello.
Hello?
We can hear you.
Yeah.
Patty Whack?
Patty?
Patty might have to disconnect and reconnect.
I'll have to wait a second.
Yep, perfect.
He just cut out. Okay, he's gonna disconnect and reconnect.
Good? Can you hear us?
You
Yeah, I
back?
can hear you guys now. Yeah. For some
Cool.
reason, we decided to reboot.
Fun times. That's great.
Right,
Discord
what I
just does
miss?
whatever it wants. The road comes to a close as you head over a final bridge and break out from these pine forests into some rolling hills. And probably about a quarter mile into these rolling hills, you begin to spot a massive, dark steel and stone wall, behind which you can spot magical figures flitting about through the sky, and several large, rough-hewn crystal towers stretching upwards that are glowing. You can see these creatures that are flying through the sky look to be shapes constructed entirely of elements. Water, fire, swirling tornadoes of stone, and even pure wind, like clouds. And as you see these elementals flying about, gatehouses are stretching up into the sky, only about 3 of them. And the road leads directly in to the city of Ravisac as your travels lead you into this town. Elegant and beautiful looking place that the walls of which stretch as far and as wide as you guys can see. And
Does anyone know anything actually about Ravisac, now that I think about it?
Good question. Any history check? No.
all right, for the final check of the night, Karu, can you roll me a history check, please?
Let's end with history with Karu. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I rolled a friggin'
The
3.
Dawn Seeker classic.
You've never. Ravisac doesn't stand
Never even
out
heard of
to you. You've never really heard of it.
Mm.
Besides, maybe that it was established some 400, 300 years ago, and that it is a town. And it's magical. There are magical things in this town. That's all you know.
And I didn't know that. I should have had advantage.
And as your
Okay,
roads
what's
come to a
next?
close, we are going to end tonight's session here and pick
It's
up
only
next
8 o'clock. That's amazing.
Yeah, this is a pretty natural time for us to end the session, I feel like.
It's a great point, yeah. But I'm
Yeah.
surprised at how quick this went tonight. This was a really, really rich session for being so short.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. Well,
Mm.
that was awesome. You guys killed it today, I'd like to say. The improv was off the charts.
Yeah,
Honestly,
it's really
it
good.
was just. You stopped the recording, right?
No, I haven't yet, but alright, well, I'm gonna stop the recording right about now as we're going to end the session there. That was awesome. You guys
Bye,
did fantastic. That was super duper fun. We're gonna pick this up next week where you guys are gonna explore Ravisac for a bit, and then leave and head into the Muckwater Swamps.
Yep.
Yay.